Welcome back, stoners and D&D gamers. We are Magical Munchies, and I'm E. I fucked up, and I was holding in weed.
Do you wanna restart?
Please.
That's perfect. That's perfect. That's perfect. Keep going. Keep going.
Is it perfect the blooper?
Yes,
Okay,
because it
we've
goes with our
all-
title, dummy.
Oh, okay. Whatever. Okay, I'm just gonna count down and it'll just be a blooper and I'll just do okay. Moment of silence, follow troops. 3, 2, 1.
Welcome back, stoners and D&D gamers. We are Magical Munchies, and I'm 2001 race ambiguous Christina Aguilera. E, your DM for this evening.
Oh my
I couldn't.
god.
I couldn't.
You're cracking me
I had to,
up.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Just the too many comments on my white ass voice. I had to, I'm sorry.
2016 Christina Aguilera.
I'm 2001 race ambiguous Christina.
Is the number your first name?
What?
Nothing.
E.
E.
No. Yeah, my actual name is E. I am not race ambiguous Christina Aguilera. That's crazy. Now let's meet our gaming smokers. Starting with Blue, because you are first on my computer today.
Yeah. I'm Blue. Hello. I play the Dragonborn. Oh my god, Dragonborn. Dun dun dun. I'm sorry.
Dun, dun,
Thinking of Skyrim.
That's crazy.
Thinking of Skyrim. Fusroda. I am Lasigam. The monk.
Fusroda.
Today is gonna be great. Also, I love that bitch. I used to watch her streams.
She's funny.
She's not a bitch. If she ever hears this, I love you. I'm so sorry you're not a bitch. You're a lovely, lovely, hilarious person. Max.
Hello. My name's Max, and I play the very lovable and very short halfling Leonidas Barrow Rider Paladin.
And you guys heard that correctly. Barrel Rider.
Reference to something.
The reference is not to cock. I thought it was, but it's not, apparently.
Oh my god.
Apparently, the reference is Lord of the Rings, but whatever.
How did you not get that?
Because I'm a dirty whore.
Yeah, so all dirty whores watch Lord of the Rings and should have gotten
You're
it.
absolutely correct. Every pretty girl watches Lord of the Rings. Moon, you're next.
Hi, my name is Moon. I play as Leona Moon, the half-orc druid. That's all I got. Continue.
Beautiful.
That's it.
That's all I got. I didn't come up with one. I was doing stuff all day today. I was McBusy.
Was McBusy.
I was
This
Mc-
is Moon. She be McBusy.
I be McBusy in
You
the
about
dub.
to be dead in a second.
Okay. Zom. Zoom.
I'm Zom.
Sorry.
Zoom. I'm Sam. I play Pickles, the barbarian, the cutest goblin ever.
Honestly, the cutest goblin gets away with literal murder. And that's not figurative. Like, literally gets away with murder.
Through persuasion rolls.
It's crazy.
It's insane that
Wasn't
yet-
it?
Goblin. Sophisticated goblin.
it's not even
Yeah,
smart because his
that's true.
intelligence rolls, except for that one time, are so low. Like, his wisdom and intelligence is so low. But whenever, like, and when he's sneaking, he rolls so low. But whenever he's caught, he's, like, able to talk himself out of anything.
He's like,
Um,
the charisma's really spiking it up in here.
Yeah, he's like, hey, you ever been rizzed by a goblin baby? You have now.
I'm so weak.
Last but absolutely not least, in the least, Teehee, I'm so
The least.
fucking funny. I'm so high, dude. It is Coco.
Hi, I'm Zyre. I'm the cat who spends most of my time naked and terrifying the other party members.
Yeah, for real stinky.
Did you say neck
Listen,
eating?
that's so hard. Oh, I said
Did you say-
terrifying. I said
okay.
terrifying.
I thought you said he spends his time neck eating, and I'm like, oh, what?
What the
There you go.
hell?
Last I heard, he was not a vampire, so.
He's like, check me out, nibble, nibble, nibble.
I didn't
I'm
know one,
fucking
but not that
dead.
way.
My stomach hurts. Oh my god. Okay.
Maybe you should have taken some Pepto.
Dude,
No.
that the old Pepto from like 2006. I don't know why that bubblegum. Oh, this shit slaps.
I actually have a bottle of a very large Pepto on my desk next to me because I have IBS.
Oh my gosh,
I drink it like it's a smoothie.
it's so good. It
It's
tastes
wafer.
delicious.
Like I have a coffee which makes the IBS worse, and then I have the Pepto to wash it down.
You're like, let me just put Pepto in my coffee. See how that tastes.
Ew, ew, ew.
Yeah,
No, the
that's what
Pepto's the
I
chaser.
Like,
It's the chaser!
Irish coffee, but it's like Pepto instead of like the whiskey or whatever.
Pretty girls get IBS.
Pretty boys and girls get IBS.
And the in-betweeners, the non-binaries, and the gender fluids. You can put that gender in this mouth. I'm sorry, I'm gonna cut. We can start.
I was
this
waiting
session.
for us to fucking have Phaleth do their intro, and I was like, where are they? They're not here!
They're not here. Our fairy Phaleth has been, for those who were not with us for our holiday session, which I don't think anybody was because we weren't recording. Phaleth, unfortunately, is actively dying, and and the Dragonborn Grux's guest bedroom. I was going to like set up like a whole thing about like the sad fucking thing. I'm like, no, it's just funnier to just be like, she's dying.
She's
Like we're gonna have today's
dying.
session while she's dying actively.
She's failing
the,
her roles.
The woman who, the lovely, wonderful Thesis is not here today as they had some prior arrangements, which is unfortunate, and I try to talk them out of it, but whatever. What is that? What is that TikTok? Sula Su or whatever instead of C'est la vie.
Sula Su?
Sula Su.
Oh my goodness.
I have the giggles. I got new weed, guys, and it's giving me the giggles. Before we continue our wonderful campaign Peace Within Us, I'd like to cover some trigger warnings our campaign may cause to our more sensitive listeners and viewers. Please keep in mind this campaign will contain the following: gore, mutilations, sexual activities, drug use, abuse of all forms, unfortunately, psychological distress, body horror, and a lot of swearing. Keep in mind that our campaign is rated R, as the players must be 20 and up to play in the campaign. So our campaigns are intended for an adult audience. This is a horror campaign,
It's a lot
so
of sex.
just be prepared for that. Watch or listen with discretion. I'm sorry for who we are. Let's
I'm not.
I'm not.
sorry.
I'd fuck Sataro again and again. You can't stop me.
And you probably will.
Yeah. Stay tuned.
As we do, we are going to go over the Heartometer for those joining us and for those new, since we do have a new player today.
Yeah.
Yay!
I just realized all three of us have L's in our names.
Yeah, that's so fucking cute. You could be the L Squad.
Fucking losers.
King loser.
Do you? Okay, so I know I'm much older than all of you. I keep making jokes on me being old, but I am actively in my 20s. But I keep making jokes about me being old, so I feel like people will eventually listen to our podcast and be like, is this bitch 40 or what?
They're like, she keeps saying she's old. How old are
She's
you?
old? How old are you, bitch? Decrepit.
Decrepit.
Reaching that midlife crisis really fast.
No, I hit that midlife
No,
crisis at like
Play life
13.
crisis.
The beginner life crisis before
The beginner life crisis. I hit puberty and life was like, we're gonna be mean to you.
Damn.
I decided your night trial was up.
The life of a girl. A pretty normal, very sane, doesn't need therapy girl.
Doesn't need therapy.
So, our campaigns are homebrew, and with that, we have an added feature called the Heartometer, or the Romance Meter. This, in order to roll for romance, it will be a straight d20, which I normally call the charisma die because it just makes sense if you're trying to actively date somebody to be using straight charisma. Yeah, so where did we leave off? Did I randomly get louder all of a sudden? No. Did I? Am I loud all of a sudden?
No.
Nah.
You keep
Okay.
going between like being super soft and being average sound.
I'm so new to the mic, and it's connected to my headphones, and I can hear myself. So I'm just very like.
You're not used to hearing yourself outside of yourself, I understand.
No, it's not that, because as the most amazing Eartha Kitt once said, is that my voice? Is that my voice? I will try to talk at a
Stop
normal
taking
volume.
my blanket off of me.
No.
It's my cat. He's like fucking trying to get lovies, but kneading at my blanket and ripping it off my lap.
He needs that flesh to flesh. He's a little baby. That is a little itty bitty baby who's done nothing wrong ever.
He's been nothing but such an amazing. He's like my literal child.
Yeah. Moon birthed that child. I was there.
Yeah, I'll even post fucking cat pics of him because he's perfect.
I was the doctor.
Exactly. He even looks like me, and he bench presses bitches to the extreme.
If you love your
Sorry,
cat,
I'm
say so.
If you
I
love
have.
guys. We're telling you.
Yeah, right
actively.
now, actively.
We're telling you. Keep up, man. Goodness.
Yeah, what the hell?
Yeah, so according to our last Heartometer update, we're gonna start in order to Heartometer. So Thayleth, our wonderful fairy, has 0 with Kilt 2. Our fortune teller lizard folk, she has 5 with Lucy, our maiden of pain worshipping priestess. She has 30 with the Prince of the Hells, Sataro. She has 0 with Gruck. He doesn't get a fun title. He's just Gruck. He's just a guy.
He's just a
Then-
unit.
Yeah, he honestly is. He's just a
Yes,
really
he
sweet
is.
guy. Oh my god. And she has surprisingly 5 with our mortal sworn goddess Newt. That's interesting. 5. Crazy. It's like Newt likes when people are mean to her. That's insane. You said pardon? Are you leaving?
No, I said I'm cracking up.
Newt just finds any type of like warrior type attitude or like an attitude in general as being attractive. And if you're like strong in combat, Newt's like, I will suck your toes. Not literally. but,
basic.
like,
Where's the toe jam?
where's the jam for me to put in those toes? Zom doesn't like that. Never mind. Just like Baldur's Gate, I'm just gonna reload that save.
Oh no, I bit the toe off. If that's what you're talking about. I bit it off.
Oh, I slurped that toe to get that ring
Oh,
off.
you can only bite it off, I think, if you're dark urge.
I
But,
spammed
yeah.
photos of my cat.
Oh,
Oh, hell yeah.
I'm excited to see those. Okay, so that is the dating options for Phalith. Now for Lasigam, who's been doing a little bit better.
A little bit.
Just a little bit. With what?
I said progress.
Yeah. With Kill 2, we're at a strong 25. Nice. Nothing for Lucy, which makes sense because why would you be in a temple of Loviatar, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And then surprisingly, 10 for Sataro.
And
Crazy.
more.
Why is there 10?
There's pictures of him as a baby.
I'm so
I
excited
have
to
to
look
see
at
this
those later.
video.
Oh, I love baby photos. I love animal baby photos. Yeah, so you have 10 for Sataro. You have 24 for Gruk. So you have one more before you get his very first romance reward. And for Newt, you have 0 because you were not, I guess, mean to her. I don't know.
She was mean to me. I got punched in the face.
It was a love tap.
She broke my eye socket.
She punched you as lightly as she could.
I never asked that bitch to fist my booty hole. I'll tell you what.
I feel like just like a normal calm fingering from her would just always be like hardcore finger blasts for whoever she's just destroy the cervix if she decides ever to be like, oh, you want it rougher? No, thank you. It's fine. Speaking of Leuna getting finger blasted, Leuna,
Yes.
you have 5 with Kill 2. You have 0 with Lucy. And you have 47 with Sataro.
I'm winning.
You are winning.
Until you die.
I'm a Riddler.
You have 0 with Gruk.
I think he's sus.
Wow. Hater.
I'm not a hater. He's just suspicious.
You also think that he hates you and was very surprised to receive like a Christmas present from him.
Yeah, I don't read people well.
You
I
don't.
can't read.
Also, your rolls did not help you ever when it comes to like perceiving or insight or
I'm like, who are you? You're a liar!
who
There
are
was
you
no
really?
sex dungeon.
Why are you moving like that?
I'm fucking dead. And then with Newt, our beloved Goliath, you have 15. So she likes you.
She's also a unit.
Newt is definitely built like a that song, She's a Brick House, never made sense before until Newt. She's monster. And it all hang out. I promise I'm in my 20s.
Promise.
You wouldn't lie.
I wouldn't lie to you.
Totally.
The people that I created a horror campaign for. Never. Prickle! You have 0 with Kill 2. You have 0 with Lucy. You have 10 with Sitan. You have 5 with Gruk. You have 0 with Newt. Sorry, buddy.
It's okay.
Your
You got Brooke though.
Yeah.
charisma's so good when you're talking yourself out of bad shit that you've done, but the moment that Prickles is like nervously interested in somebody, you can't talk. Like, I don't know what goes on with your
I
roles,
have
but
these
like,
teeth for you.
yeah, I got these teeth for you. Gruk's over here, like, being basically told that he could get his dick sucked from a Dragonborn, and the goblin's just like, I got teeth. You want to see them? Gruk's like, buddy? Where'd you get those?
Are you trying
Where'd
to
you
say
get
you
the
want
teeth?
my teeth? I'm scared.
He's so scared of Prickles,
they
and yet you still have 5 points.
It's a good scare.
But he's like terrified. It's like my dick's getting hard, but I'm terrified about that. it's like, should this be arousing? I don't know. It's like when you get aroused by your first, like, I don't know, slasher movie villain. It's like, should I be aroused right now? He's actively murdering teenagers. The answer is yes. And then our lovely Zaire, who has 17 with Kill 2. God damn. You have 0 with Lucy, which is sad. Because Lucy
None of us
is
have
so
met
hot.
Lucy.
I know! And the one time that you could have, I unfortunately had to do that DM thing where I'm like, your NPCs will kill each other.
I know. I'm like,
Oh, that was when I headbutted the mirror, right?
yeah. So you have 0 with Lucy, but unfortunate for have 20 with Sataro. You guys keep fucking each other's people. And then you have 0 with Gruk and 0 with Newt. At least Gruk is loyal.
why are we all fucking the
Don't
same?
worry, I'm more mess with Druck next.
You are. You're all trying to fuck each other's people. Like, you guys meet
That's
a
all we've met
character.
so far.
You guys meet a character and you go, is this a dateable NPC? I'm like, yeah. And then you're like, collectively, you're like, I'm a fucking.
Well, I'm trying to find the drow, but he hasn't came up yet.
He's in the where you go to find your guy. He'll be there.
Oh,
Just make
Come
sure
here,
you
twink.
roll high when you enter enter the inn.
Just be-
Yeah, you're
highest.
the little femboy that I created just for you and Zom because you guys basically begged for him.
I was like, can you create a fucking adorable little twink femboy?
I can. I can, and I will.
It just goes so well with my character.
Character. Sorry. Cat.
You're not sorry to lie to us.
Character. Okay, so D&D. Where you guys last left off. Oh, also, Max is our very brand new player.
I was about to say, you don't tell us to be anything about me.
Yeah. For those listening at home, Max is a brand new player, so he has nothing on the romance.
I came
meter.
right out of the womb. I'm here.
He's here. All right, so on your D&D Beyond, I need your very first initiative roll to make sure we have in order of where we're going by scene. So, at least you got that one out of the way
I
now.
always roll the lowest on initiative.
I'm fucking pissing myself that on like initiative you're like, I want to be last so bad.
Oh, well.
Damn.
Well, that's a nice and Moon. You might not be the first one going for once.
Oh, let me pull up my I actually have it now on my PC that I can do everything.
Oh, that's sexy.
A nat 22.
Ooh.
Okay, so I need you guys to stop using your crits on your very first initiative roll because it happens
Anyways,
every session.
I'm winning
I
still.
saved my
There's
good
nothing you can do
rolls.
to steal first place
No.
rolls from me.
You know what? Just because fuck it. Moon, inspiration because competitiveness.
I actually now have 3 inspirations because you gave me 2 that I haven't used from last game. I have to write that
No,
down.
you have to use your inspirations. I can't keep giving you new ones. It's not like
I haven't
Baldur's
had
Gate.
a chance.
So I cannot keep giving you inspirations until you use your very first one. So you don't have 3. You still only have 1.
You gave me an extra one because of something.
That's
You
because
were
I
like,
didn't know that
You
you had
did.
an inspiration.
I said I have one, and you're like, fine, you have 2 now. You said that last game.
Did I?
Yeah, you did. So, because I told you I had one, and you're like, you get another one. So I have 2. I scribbled out 3.
This is the downside of having the DM being the one who is the most highest.
All right, I have 2 inspirations still.
campaign. Okay, fine. I guess you could have, since you already have 2.
You said I could have 3?
Yeah, I guess.
Alright, let's
You
But
should-
no more.
Alright,
No
I'll
more after
remind
that.
you, and I'll use them for my
No, I'm
bad
writing.
rolls.
I'm writing down in my homebrew rules that you guys get a max of 3 inspiration.
I just
But
haven't had
that
a chance to
means-
use them.
But that means I take away the advantage that it originally gave. So you guys no longer roll with advantage.
No.
So you guys get 3. You guys get a max of 3 inspiration now, but that means that you will no longer be rolling with advantage.
Fine.
Who's dying?
Me, Blue.
Blue.
Well,
Blue's taking those hits because Blue relied on those advantage rolls.
Sorry.
You ain't sorry.
It's not my fault!
it feels like your fault.
Inspirational.
Right now, you the one that ruined it for the flag.
Inspirational.
I'm just letting you know that.
That's crazy.
You guys sound like sad whales.
You're just mad you don't have 3 inspirations.
Yeah, but I want that advantage.
It's not my fucking fault.
Here are the inspirations.
I can't give you guys a boost on top of another boost.
Well, clearly
That's
you
not-
did.
That's not fair to the game.
Oh, clearly you did.
Let us bully the
I
game.
did not. I take the boost. I take the first boost away if you get a new boost. The boost gets replaced.
Well, up until you didn't know Moon took any inspirations, apparently you did.
Listen, the fact that, hey, in the rules, it says the DM makes mistakes sometimes.
Mistakes.
It
You
literally
trust
says it in the rules. It says
the
that the DM makes
mistakes.
mistakes sometimes.
Fuck yeah.
Oh my god, is that
I
my
hate it.
fucking wife? My nipple just
intro.
got hard.
You're
just listening and
back!
taking notes. Damn.
Not for the game though, if you guys look at the chat. Not for the game, just listening.
Oh.
Are you gonna be using TTS instead of your
Okay.
gorgeous voice?
Well, no, TTS can't be in here if Bailiff isn't playing.
Oh, Bailiff isn't playing? They're just here to listen?
Yeah, that's what I said, babe.
They're currently
Oh.
dying. What
Just
do you do?
crippling!
It's okay. It's okay. I'll still rub your back later. It wasn't meant to be sexual, but it accidentally came out.
I
that
think
way.
everything you say is sexual, and you can't come back from that.
I
It's-
know.
You can't
Lovely.
come back from that.
Blessing and a curse. I can flirt with anybody that I want, but the moment
It's
they flirt
mostly
with me,
a curse.
I panic. Yeah, it's mostly a curse. All right. Well, with thesis in the chat's gonna be popping. I'm not excited. Okay, so the very last person is going to be Prickles. So in order, we have Min going first. I love the name Leonidas. It's such a hero name, you know? Leonidas.
Bailiff, what's going on is
Yeah, I'm not gonna
he's
lie.
telling us who's going in order.
Yeah. Please talk while I'm silent, or at least edit out the silence.
I will edit out the silence. It gives me room to do editing.
Oh, perfect. Okay, then just stay silent if you want to, guys. I don't give a fuck then.
I like how he was like, oh, you might not be first. And my role was like, try jinxing me again, bitch. Try jinxing me again!
Funny thing is, in
Something's gonna
order,
happen to Moon, I have a feeling.
the 3 L's, like the triple L's, which I feel like should be like you guys' I don't know, pop name. But the triple L's is like right after each other. So it's Leuna, Leonidas, Lasugum, Prickles. No, and then it's Zyre and then it's Prickles. Yeah, Zyre then Prickles. I messed up Zyre and then I'm sorry, I mixed up your number.
Yeah, I was looking
Imagine.
at them and I was like, it's not mathing, but I'm not gonna say anything.
Like, I'm not dyslexic, I'm just dumb.
It's okay. We love you.
I love it here.
Penis.
Penis!
I'm a switch, babes. I can give direction just as
Pee-poo.
well as I can take it. Say penis poo poo.
I said pee pee poo poo.
Like a scat covered dick. Edit that out. Edit that
What?
out.
Cat
Quiet.
cover.
Get quiet. Be quiet.
This
Be quiet.
is you're the only troublesome one.
Oh, I know a song about that stuff.
Oh, stop. We're editing it out.
Mark.
Who's we? Who's we?
You sound like a bug. Everybody be quiet. There's a lot of editing. You all deserve treats.
I know. I want my treat to be. So, I really want a Klondike bar.
Ugh, those are so good.
Yeah, you thought it was gonna be sexual, didn't you? No, I want a goddamn Klondike bar. You're over here like, I bet it's my dick. No, ice cream.
Ice cream.
Ice cream. Yeah. So
No.
where we last left off, don't you start talking. Where we last left off. What were you going to say? What were you gonna say? I feel bad. I think that was mean. What were you gonna say, Blue? Blue.
I'm here. It's fine. Keep going.
Okay, I'm sorry. So where we last left off is you guys ended up with the help of Ruck finding somebody who had the possibility of helping you guys find not only Lassie Gum's owlbear cub, but also Prickles' rat. Upon investigating the city, you also found that there has been children that have been getting kidnapped out of their beds in the middle of the night. And this is also around the time of the winter holiday surrounding their winter solstice. I'm trying to remember what it was called, because it wasn't Christmas, and it wasn't exactly Yuletide, but I think I described it similar to Yule. I'll just call it Yuletide for now. It's Yuletide. I'll probably end up like remembering what it was actually called later on. Watch me randomly shout it in like an hour or so.
I thought it was Yuletide.
I think it was. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, it was. No, yeah, you're correct. I'm looking in the notes. It was. Lore-wise, I have to change that though, because maybe not. I could just keep it as
It
Yule.
was just for
'cause-
Christmas.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway, yeah. So Yule. You guys, as you were venturing around the city, you realized that it was Yule. It was Yule time. Upon following the tracks of the missing children, you end up finding what originally looked like to be an abandoned orphanage, but under deeper investigation, you found out that the workers and some adoptee parents, parents looking to largen their home, were unfortunately slaughtered all over the orphanage. Upon going down into the basement, you guys find Newt, who you discovered used to be the goddess of fertility and children, and had left her godhood in order to become an immortal mortal of sense to help protect and save the children, since he couldn't really meddle too much in mortal lives as a god. So you were able to meet her, and with her help, you guys ended up finding a hole that was in the basement. Following it, there was a whole like miniature underground North Pole type situation where they had kidnapped a Fae, who is this world's representation of Santa Claus. And upon destroying 4 pillars that was using some type of arcanic magic to hold Santa up in the middle of this little North Pole. You guys, with the help of Newt, slaughtered some redcaps. Unfortunately, you were not able to find the hag that you were under the impression was down here. Upon, I I keep saying upon. During the battle, Phaleth unfortunately got a little too hurt, and the party members had to take their dying fairy friend back to Grux's house. And that is where we begin. Next day in Grux's house, you guys are with Gruk in the dining room having your breakfast. Phaleth is upstairs in Grux's guest bedroom healing, is what you think at the very least, as we do not record our private sessions. Moon, why don't you set us off? You're having another one of those wonderful English breakfasts.
Okay, is
Again,
everybody there?
Everybody except for Max, of course, because you haven't met his character yet. So sitting around the table is Newt, Gruk, not Sotaro, surprisingly.
Mhm.
You have no idea where he is. You don't know where he went.
He's a slut. I'm not worried about
He
it.
just disappeared. Probably was summoned, most likely, as a devil typically does do. They get summoned and shit. So he was probably summoned. Yeah. So you guys are just sitting around the table. It's you, Prickles, Lossigum, Gruk, Newt, having breakfast. Oh no, Summondy's not. You guys are funny. You're funny tonight. You're funny. Anyway, I don't know why I read it like that.
Okay, so I'm gonna start off the vibes kind of in the same emotion that we were when we thought Phaleth was dying.
Yeah, because as of right now, you still are.
Yeah.
He's dying upstairs.
Yes. Okay, hold on. Let me get my accent prepped. That was too close. Our comrade is dying. This breakfast is so good for like a failed accomplishment, but I feel like we need to prepare ourselves for future encounters. We can't just... I just feel like it was so close. Does anybody else feel like that was too much? I'm kind of still upset about it.
You felt called out as the DM. Was it too much?
No, it's the emotions.
Okay. Opens the floor up to Prickles and Lossigum.
Yeah, maybe we shouldn't have split up.
We needed to destroy those beams. And what happened, Prickles? What do you think that there was something we could have done to prevent this? Was it too much for the two of you? Should one of us have gone with you?
Probably we should all gone at once and just taken one pull out after the other. Probably.
I was just worried that if we did that one after another and stuff, we would have gotten spotted, and there are so many redcaps there that it just seemed more logical to split up. I just don't understand. Maybe it should have been 3 with 2, because I feel like we didn't need 3 with Newt.
Yeah, you probably have a point there.
On my part, probably my bad, miscalculations. We didn't need to
So
do
it's all
3
your
with 2.
fault.
Oh, fuck you, you fucking little shite! This is not my fault. I didn't, no, you didn't speak up. I don't hear you fucking making up the master plans.
No one asked me?
Well, nobody has to ask you. It is a team fucking effort.
Well, I was just chased by a hag.
Yeah? And how did that
Yeah.
make you feel? You feel fucking mighty? Bitch? How are you still alive? Why didn't you kill the hag if you were getting chased by the hag?
You want me to go at that all by myself?
What? Newt said
I'm
that
gonna
they
walk
would be
in
there if
between
you
them.
fucking asked them for help and stuff, and I didn't see you asking nobody for help, so I don't understand what the problem was for you to not just call them and ask them for help. If you could have done it, just do it yourself. Like, it's not my fault that Phaleth is upstairs dying. You're making this seem like it's all my fault for the death of our friend. Visibly angry, slamming her hands on the table as she stands up, moving the chair back.
In the same moment that Leona is slamming her hands, standing up, chair flying back, it's toppling over, it echoes as it falls to the floor. Lotzigum stands up and gets in between you two. Blue.
I walk over and pick up the chair, and I place it back, upright, and I look over at Leuna. I don't think you guys fighting down here is going to help save Phaelus' life. You're wasting your energy.
What are you suggesting then? What would help our fairy friend upstairs? Because from what this shit over there says, rodent boy, fucking telling me that I'm the reason why our friend died when she was on your team.
Where's Newt?
Nah.
Newt.
Newt.
Yes.
N-E-U-T.
Well,
Newt.
My
Neat.
bitch is Russian voice, so she's gonna pronounce it wrong. Plus, she doesn't care to.
Yeah,
Is
no,
she
no.
right now? Is she with
Yeah,
us?
she's fine. Yeah, she's as you guys are like at the table arguing, Bruck, who is no longer eating and is just like awkwardly watching, like not sure what to do. Like you can see him like raising his hand and opening his mouth wanting to interject, but not. Like he's like, I don't know if this is my place. I don't really know you guys. I only slept with one of you twice, so I don't really know what's going on here. Niu, on the other hand, could not be bothered. She's just eating at an even pace. She's just like, wow, this food is delicious. This is delicious. This is great. So she is like, though she can hear you, she's not bothered. Also, you guys keep mispronouncing her name, so to her, you're not even talking about her. She's like, knew it. I don't know that bitch. That's not me.
She's like, I wonder who the fuck they're talking about.
I wonder who knew it is. I wonder what their deal is. They sound not that great. But yes, no, she's there. Was there something you wanted to do with Niu?
I wanted to ask her. I walk over to where she's eating,
Mm-hmm.
and I say, "What the fuck did I forget? Newt, Newt."
What did you say before that?
I
What
think I said
was that?
Newt. I don't even know what the fuck I said. Newt. I cannot. Would you happen to be, proficient with healing? Like, would you be able to help our friend?
You would know that she is, as she's healed two of you from almost death to pure health.
Oh yeah, right. That is right.
Yeah.
I'm still asking that anyway. I'm still saying that canonically. Can she help our
Yeah.
friend?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So you're asking her if she can heal your friend.
Yes.
No, too tired.
Roll for
Sleep
I look
first
shocked,
and heal.
and then fair enough. We did just.
She
Yeah.
did single-handedly, like after Phaelus died, like killed the red guy.
So she says that, so I'm just gonna go back to where Leuna knocked over the chair and I put it back up. I'm just gonna
You did that
Scooch.
twice now.
I'm gonna scooch the chair behind Leuna to make her sit
You
on the
just-
chair,
The
I'm
chair
gonna
just
make her,
keeps falling down.
I'm just gonna use the chair to make her sit. So I'm gonna,
Yeah.
get the bag
Yeah,
to
I
her
got you.
knees. Scooch her to
Yeah.
the table,
I'm picturing what you're describing.
and I'm gonna sit back down and finish my fucking meal and also rest. Newt is onto something. That's what I'm doing.
Newt, as you look over at her, is way too big for this table. It looks almost as if she's at a family reunion sitting at like the kiddie table. The little plastic foldable tables that are just for the kids with like the little plastic chairs that when you sit your grown ass on, you're like, is this gonna break? She's in one of those. Though the table is very nice mahogany, and like the chairs are very like they're like the craftsmanship on both are beautiful. She's too big. So the thought probably sinks in to Lotzigum. This bitch says she needs to sleep. She ain't gonna fit in a bed here. Where's this bitch gonna sleep? Which means that she's going to have to leave Grux's house.
No, she
I have an
don't.
idea.
I have an idea too.
I mean, no, I'm just letting you
wait,
know
Blue.
what's happening in Lasugum's brain. This is just what Lasugum's like. The wheels are turning, the gears are going. Lasugum's like coming to this realization of, oh, she cannot fit in this house. She needs to go somewhere else that is suitable for her to rest.
Out of character.
Quick
Out of
question.
character.
hmm
What's your thought?
This bitch. Okay, quick question.
Okay.
The gondola that, not the gondola, but the shit that Grug had in his back, his workshop or whatever.
At the gazebo,
Yes.
the gondola.
How big was the floor space? How big is that structure?
Oh, it's huge. It's like it's like a 16 by 16.
Okay.
I forgot all about that. I was gonna
But you-
reorganize his whole living room so she'd fit on the floor.
Yeah, but you also have to remember that his like the machinery takes up the majority of that space. Like if you remember the description of when you were in there, it was a tight squeeze just trying to get in there because of like how big the shit is in there. Like you guys can like walk around and whatnot, but if she was to go in there, she would get stuck in like some crevices.
Machinery.
Yeah, the big ass machinery.
I was just gonna rearrange Grug's entire living room floor plan so that bitch could sleep
So,
on
like-
the floor. Okay, I have a question. It's not a
Answer.
question. This was my idea.
Okay, go ahead.
So me and Prickles got into an argument. My character, obviously, anger issues. Don't think clearly, anger issues. I know that my
Right.
marks in the city, they can go with Newt. Is that how you say her name?
Yeah, no, that was perfect. Yeah.
Okay, Newt. I'm gonna leave the fucking house. I'm fucking upset. I'll go to my fucking mark and I'll probably run into Zyre.
Okay, here's the issue.
Issues.
Yeah, it's a lot of issues. Is Leona, the volcanic city is not like Durajar. Before the fog, it was too hot in the city for your people to live in. This was the Dragonborn city. You do not know the layout of this city. You know about the city, you know how to get to this city, and you know like all the typical shit that you would know about a city that's near your city, you know, like living near a place, but you don't go there. So you wouldn't know where the inn is.
You can't just ask a bunch of people.
You can thank you. Yes, you can absolutely go around and ask a bunch of people. And you could edit this out. I had a pause so that you knew where the edit mark is. Or you could just go with Newt. Because she is going to the inn.
Alright. Let me compose my character. Prickles, apologize! She mad! We're gonna have a grudge going on.
No, you apologize.
You
I didn't do
apologize.
shit.
You blaming me for the fact that our friend's dying!
I am merely stating a fact.
No, the fact is that
Question,
you should have been
is there
protected.
actual beef? Is Leona actually mad at Prickles right now? Like, is Leona's, like, upsetness and, like, the fear of losing another potential important person to her causing her to actually put her anger and grief onto Prickles? Is that what you're telling me? Because if so, it's going in the DM notes.
At the moment, it's just a bunch of, like, mental conflict that's causing
Like, where
her
to put it?
Yeah, where to put it, and she's taking it out on everybody else. And the fact that he
Okay.
said that is kind of targeting her anger towards him. She's not necessarily like spiteful towards him and stuff, but all the pent up anger is now being targeted towards him because he wanted to have a big ass mouth.
Are you gonna pick a fight? I got you. I'm heated.
I'm heated.
Booga booga. Sorry. That was just my way of getting like that into the thing. Okay, so Lastigam, you came to the realization that she cannot sleep here. And now you're starting to think of different solutions. Leona, you are eating again. angrily, but the food is delicious. He put his whole bussy in it this time. Like like the breakfast from before, like the pancakes. Like he heard that you like them pancakes, and he put extra love in it this time. Yeah, you heard me, chat. I said bussy, and and so yeah, it's hard. Like it's hard. You're going through like the situation where like you are absolutely enraged and filled with grief, but damn, these pancakes and bacon is slapping. Yeah.
For a fucking
Drag
poor
pussy.
bitch who is raised off nothing, she's a picky eater.
Yeah.
I am
So
also
like him
eating-
being able to like nail something that she finds delicious.
Is a plus.
Yeah. Too bad she is suspicious of him.
Yeah. She just noticed that
Sure.
he's hiding something, and she's like, "You're a sussy little baka. I'm gonna find out."
She found what he was hiding. No, she didn't. I'm kidding.
It was Sitara.
I thought you were talking about the first time. I thought you were talking about the first time that she was being suspicious. No, you're talking about the second time where he was being weird in the kitchen and she was rolling low.
Yeah, I was. All I could pick out was facial expressions, and I was like, I don't read face.
I don't read face, but you know what you can read? These fists. Dun dun. Sorry, I just picture Leona being like a sexy action hero. It's kind of what she is. Yeah, so what do you guys do? Do you guys continue eating your breakfast? Gonna have more conversation before following Newt? Are you even going to follow Newt? Last thing, are you gonna talk about what you're thinking about? What are we doing?
I am eating and I'm stuffing my pockets with food.
I'm eating and I'm looking at Newt.
No, you got it, baby. You got it. You got it. Yeah, you got it.
I licked the Gruk. We
said you-
happen. Actually, I'm not gonna talk to Gruk, but I'm gonna look at him though. Hey, cutie, and then I'm gonna look back at.
He over his coffee, his fifth cup of coffee that day, because the argument has probably been going on all morning, is he like, as he's sipping it, he gives you a wink.
That man is gonna have the gnarliest shits.
There's a lot of coffee.
Mhm.
I'm gonna ask her.
He's a big man. He can get through them shits.
Wait, we know that she brought Phalith here to recover, right?
Yeah. Yeah. She's the one who picked up Phalith and brought her back to Grux. And you guys know that she is Grux's. Well, actually, you don't know. You don't know that she's Grux's intel. She, like, you just know that Grux had a druid friend that lived in the on the outskirts of the city, but you have no idea that it's her. So yeah,
Ask him.
Yeah.
Ask him. Ask him.
Yeah.
Come ask your Buki.
yeah. Ask your Bookie Bear. It sounded
said
so white.
You said he gives me a wink back, right? Okay.
Yeah,
so
he
I'm
gives
just
you a
gonna,
little
like,
winky poo.
I'm biting into my pancakes and I look up at him. So, how do you guys know each other?
He coughs, not expecting you to just ask him a question. Like he was like mid like swallow of his coffee and wasn't prepared to be talked to in this moment. And he's just like wiping off the corners of his mouth where like a little bit of coffee came out, and he's just like, oh, right, yeah, right, yeah. This is Newt. Newt's my friend that I was telling you about, who can help you with your animals.
Right.
Yeah, she's a very powerful druid, and if anybody can help find a lost animal, it's Newt. And he looks over at Newt, who does not look up as like she fists a stack of pancakes and like bites into them like it's a giant piece of turkey leg. Not a Berber, like just ravaging it.
Oh my god. No, you said like a stack of pancakes, and I just imagined her grabbing it like a burger.
No, I'm talking about like in one hand fisting it. So like think of like, you know how toddlers grab cake?
No, stop! Oh my god.
So she's a big woman, so she has like probably like, I don't know, like 12 pancakes in one hand. She
Jesus
just is
Christ.
eating it out of that one hand. No syrup, no butter, just
All right.
she is not a dainty lady, and she is unapologetic for it.
That's Prickle's type of woman right there.
Honestly.
I say
Yeah.
thank
Yeah.
you. You know, I'm like, right. And I look up to her and I'm like, thank you for trying to help.
Help after rest, not before.
What would make you feel comfortable? Where are you going to sleep?
Neo goes to inn.
You can fit at the inn?
There's a bed special for Neo when Neo visits city.
I perk
An
up.
inn worker has deal.
I perk up and look at her at the sound of the inn, kind of like intrigued.
It's also where we meet Max.
Well, I finished my food, so I'm just gonna wait for
Yeah,
Big
Neo.
Mama to be done.
Yeah, Neo will continue eating as long as the rest of you are eating. So if all of you are done, Neo's done. If not, she'll just be fisting food. To her
I'm
left.
gonna
Prickles is
plate.
done. Prickles is standing up on his chair, like he heard like that she can help find the animals, so he's like ready to go. Even though like
Yes.
she needs to rest, but like
Lassigam, what the fuck? I'm not you. Anyways, Leona kind of like goes over to Grug, like visibly like irritated but trying to be cool because she wants to know if he has like a thing where she can just take his spare food.
Are you asking for leftover box?
Yeah, I
I'm sure he has Tupperware. This is a man who lives in a family-sized home alone. He
And I've
wants to
just
be
been
married
stuffing my
and a
pocket.
dad, so he definitely has. Yeah,
and he hasn't stopped me.
Won't.
As she's asking him that, I'm just gonna like get up and start getting the plates off the table. Like I'm trying to like, you know, this Bookie's house. I'm trying to impress him.
am. Okay, visibly, don't touch
Okay,
my plate.
okay.
There's still food on there, and I'm watching you.
You're gonna
Okay,
get
well
it.
then I'm
Help
picking up
by
the empty
throwing the
plates.
plate at
That's
her.
good. You
The
pick up
clearly
them
finished
empty
plates.
I throw the plate at Lassigam because I'm trying to help.
You throw it at them.
Yeah.
Can I roll to try to dodge
Yeah,
that?
you can roll a dex to dodge.
Or catch. Damn, you just gonna break his plate?
Yeah, you can
Oh,
either.
yeah, huh?
Here's the
I'm
thing.
I didn't think
Here's the
about that.
thing. Here's the thing. Okay. Here's the thing. Okay. If you want to catch, I'll let you roll for sleight of hand. If you want to dodge, I'll let you roll for a dex dodge.
Shouldn't I also see how good I throw it?
No. You're a barbarian, baby. I'll be using your flat strength.
Like he just.
I'm gonna
straight up
try and
threw that
catch it.
shit.
You're gonna okay. So if
Oh,
you're gonna be
Please.
okay, so if you're doing a sleight of hand, you're gonna want to beat a 15. So give me a roll.
So weak.
Oh my god!
Wait, I have an inspiration. I'm not gonna wait.
You-
Wait.
Use
No,
it.
I'm gonna
yeah,
use it. I'm
no,
gonna use it. I'm
yeah,
gonna use it. I'm using it. I'm using it.
Burn that inspiration.
God,
Hoard them like.
this is the third time in a row, man, that I roll an inspiration and my second roll is the same fucking number. Anyway,
Okay, tell the
missed.
people at home what you got. Tell the number.
I rolled a 12 and I burned my inspiration and I rolled a 12 again.
I'm gonna roll the 12 again.
As the cool kids say, just get better.
It's a skill
What happened?
issue.
It's a skill issue.
Okay. So, we're gonna play it out, Loxicum. Are you ready?
Yep.
Alright. So, Prickles, while standing on his chair, notices that Loxicum is quietly collecting the plates while Leuna and Greg have a conversation to themselves. And Brilliance struck Prickles in a moment. And Brilliance doesn't struck Prickles often. Prickles is a goblin, you see, and, well, he's a goblin. So he struck Brilliance and went, you know what is the fastest way to help my dear Dragonborn friend? Picking up that plate with his flat strength. He rears back and throws it, and Lassigum, in a split second of seeing the movement of Prickles, goes to try to catch said plate, and does so, but in the expense of dropping the other 4.
Oh no! It was worse. It was worse.
Yeah, sleight of hand wasn't for catching it, baby. Sleight of hand was to keep the plates in your hand.
The spice.
Yeah, so going back to Gruck and Layuna's conversation. Repeat what you said to him.
So visibly kind of irritated, but trying to keep my calm. Not necessarily irritated at him, as if he was like watching, so he clearly knows where the irritation came from. I ask if he has anything that I can put his leftovers in.
Tupperware. Right, yeah, no, I absolutely have some Tupperware that you can take home. Well, not home. Please bring it back. Plastic's hard to find in the city.
Are we gonna be seeing this guy again? Cause I might just give him.
I hope so.
Fucking.
Unfortunately, because Lassigum decided that she wanted to get to. I think you're past 25 points now because you got 5 points with Gruck. So,
Is that you were quiet for a second?
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. I turned my head away from the mic. I forgot that happens now. New mic! Lassigum has 5 new points with Gruck, so because Lassigum receives a romance reward, Gruck is now a reoccurring NPC.
Well, I'll
So
probably
yes,
forget
you'll
about
see him
his
again.
Fucking Tupperware. So, can I? Could I just buy like 8 plastic Tupperware from you? Not like all of it. I just want your bacon and your pancakes to go.
Right, yeah. No, usually I'd say yeah, right? But here I'm gonna have to say no, mainly because it's ceramic and plastic Tupperware. It was my mom's. So buying more replace it, and my mom's dead, you know, because I'm 7,000 years old, so how old is my mom dead? So I would just like for you to just bring it back. It doesn't need to be immediate, just, you know, whenever. And if you could try not to break it.
I'm sorry, but you just told me a secret because my brain's whining because I met your mom and she said that her son, I could ask her son about the fucking blacksmith shit when I was at the shop, and that's not your mother? Playing it out because my brain rolled.
So does she say this?
Well, not like that, but my brain was like, gears are turning. I'm not in Patrick mode anymore.
Okay, but does she say anything about it?
She does say something about it.
Okay, what does she say?
Your mother died. When did this happen? Because I thought we met her at the store.
I perk up.
That doesn't make any sense because, we had just seen her a day ago. So, is there any way that your mother could have died in the past 24 hours and we not know about it? You don't seem very distraught.
Gruck is interesting, as you don't exactly know what Grux's class is, or if he's magically inclined, or really much anything about him aside from the fact that he gives great dick and he dated Sataro and he's friends with a druid who used to be a goddess. Seems to be a pretty powerful person, and yet Gruck seems super, super normal for having known two very powerful people. And everybody, you clock the realization of what Grux said on Grux's face. And you all watch as he looks surprised and then scared before calmness. And he lifts up his hand and he waves it in the air and uses the spell Gift of Gab and takes away the entire conversation you just had with him, so none of you remember.
This fucking slut.
So it basically just
How far back in this
reverses-
conversation? Because can I reroll?
No, it goes.
The plates are all suddenly just on the ground. No
So the
fucking
gift-
reason.
So the Gift of Gab, it won't take back like a super long bit of conversation. It'll just take back the last bit of the conversation that was said. So his entire conversation with Leuna
Oh.
just doesn't happen.
The entire thing?
The entire conversation with Leuna just doesn't happen.
After
Right,
she asked about buying it, right?
Yeah, so,
Okay,
and
okay.
you, Leuna, when you originally asked him this question, he was facing one way. Almost as if time reversed, and the conversation starts up again. He's facing a completely different way, and he turns towards you.
Can I
Right,
roll?
yeah, so
Day.
you can use my Tupperware, but I just need you to bring it back because it's plastic and ceramic, and it belongs to my mom's grandmother, and she's dead now, and it's sentimental, and I really don't want it to be broken. So if that's fine, I can absolutely give you as much food as you want.
Can I
Is that
roll
cool? Is that cool?
for
Yeah.
perception? To
It would
notice
be
that?
insight
On insight.
to notice. Yeah, it would be insight.
It's fucking 12. I'm gonna use my inspiration.
You don't notice shit. Okay, burn one of your 3 inspirations.
21.
He's lying. You don't know about what
Shit.
part. You don't know what part about what he's lying about, but he's lying about something. And
I
it
always
seems like
use
something
sus.
big. So you're now even more suspicious of Gruk.
I've always been suspicious of this man. I'm gonna roll it out. I'm gonna roleplay it out.
But let's go.
Kind of like looking at him up and down as if like something connected in my brain, but I'm gonna pretend like I play it off.
So just describe what that looks like, the connection, and
So
then
the
trying to play it off.
connection, so it connects to my brain. I kind of just like look from top, like from his face down to his like legs, and then back up again, just like a quick takeover,
yeah.
like a really.
You see
big
that his
size-
hands are like clutched in his lap a little too tightly. The man is nervous.
taking in note. And anyways, so my eyes kind of squint and stuff as if like I'm trying to read him, but I'm not picking up everything that I really kind of want. So like I'm squinting, and then they kind of just go back to normal as if I'm just gonna like evade it for the time being. But I'm collecting more information the more I'm around this fucking guy.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely.
He should be afraid of me. I'm such a nosy bitch.
He's not, like, he's definitely afraid of you, not in the way that most people are afraid of you, where you are a large, intimidating woman who demands presence when she just enters a room. He's not that type of intimidated. He's terrified that you're going to figure him out.
Yeah, that's why he should be afraid, because I'm a nosy bitch.
Yeah, and he's clocking this as well. Like, as you're clocking him, he too rolled a 21 and is clocking you.
Can I, as I'm like cleaning up the debris in the background, what am I supposed to roll to eavesdrop?
To eavesdrop?
Or are they just loud enough for us to hear?
I'm not talking quietly.
I would do a perception.
Because I'm like, after I drop the plates, I'd be like, oh shit, Like, what are you talking shit? You know, like, ugh, this dumb
Yeah.
bitch.
I would do a Persepi. We'll call it. Give me. I'm feeling
And I
fun. Give
also-
me 13.
I also want to roll.
Her perception.
Okay. 13 for Persepi.
I rolled a 20.
I roll.
Not a nat 20, but I got 20
An
total.
unnatural
Yeah.
20.
And it would be a dirty 20.
A dirty 20.
So you
Like,
rolled a
you-
dirty 20. Yes, for those listening or watching, some of our players are new.
So what would be an unnatural 20? Somebody asked
Lasigam
me.
rolled a dirty 20 while cleaning up her mess.
There is no natural 20. It's
No.
either a critical success, which is when it lands on a 20, or it is a dirty 20 when it lands on a 20 and when like your modifiers and everything adds up and it's a 20. It's a dirty 20.
Okay. Because I've heard it be called an unnatural 20. That's why I was asking.
It is
Dirty 20. Is there any association with a dirty Negroni?
Oh my god.
Listen, I want a Negroni now.
Okay, so, anyway.
Sorry.
As he's clocking it, I'm clocking it. Blah, blah, blah.
Lasigam,
It's tense.
you hear the conversation. Lasigam, Prickles, you do not.
So it's tense. I feel like the tension is there. Like,
Oh, it's definitely tense.
yeah. I'm gonna pat him on his shoulder and be like, right. You remind me to give back your grandmother's Tupperware. And I'll get it back to you. I appreciate the food and everything. And I kind of just played off. But I was super, like there was a subtle, like, grandmother's Tupperware. Like, something picked up where I'm just like, things aren't clicking. Something's lying. And I'm
So
guessing.
You're clocking him on the grandmother.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. You notice you don't have to roll for this because you've seen enough of his facial expressions before to notice this facial expression of a flash of anger before he calms again. And he stands up and he pats you on the shoulder this time and he's like, right, yeah, let me go grab the Tupperware for you. Does anybody else need anything while I'm in the kitchen? And he turns to the rest of you guys. But the hand on your shoulder remains, and it almost, like, he's not squeezing or anything. Like, it's not like he's trying to hurt you, but the presence of it seems just intimidating in general.
I'm gonna stand my ground, bro. Like,
Yeah, so you're both basically passively trying to intimidate each other.
yeah, we're both sizing each other up, and I got knocked out by fucking Nuit, so I'm like, whatever, dude. What can you do that hasn't already been done?
I mean, he could kill you.
Well, it's fine. I mean, we'll fuck around and we'll find out. That's what I do.
He wouldn't. Gruck is a good guy. Gruck is just like, there's some NPCs that I have set up where I don't want the party members to kill them, so I just make them really OP. And unfortunately, Lasigum decided to romance one of them.
Unfortunate for you, not for Lasigum.
Unfortunate for you, Lasigum's doing great. But yeah, Sitaro's also one of them.
She loves it here.
Probably why his dick's so good too. He comes back into the dining room with a closed Tupperware container inside of like a little cloth bag to like make sure that it stays secure, and it's filled with the food. So that will basically last you a long rest. That's basically a whole like half of food. So that's a lot of food he just gave you.
Yeah, I appreciate him. I show my gratitude, like, visibly, because I love the food that he gave.
You also see something shiny inside of this cloth wrapping. It's sitting alongside the Tupperware, and you notice that it is a vial of poison, and it's not in the food. It's for you. This is hey, in case you ever need it.
Like a threat?
But it's like it's
what?
like it's a vial of poison. So he has the food in the Tupperware, and then next to the Tupperware, inside of this little cloth sack, is a vial of poison. It's a 1d6 poison, and you can put it in people's like foods, drinks. You can also coat your weapons with it, and it gives it like an extra effect. But it's a vial of poison.
Thrown me off for a second there. I thought this was a threat, and I was like, oh, "We're going."
No,
I was like, "And we're fighting right now, even if I die."
You're suspicious of Gruck for all of the right reasons, right? Because you're suspicious of him for like the shit that he keeps like altering and whatnot, like and lying about. So you're correct to be suspicious of him, but he's not a bad person. So he's just like, I'm aware that you don't believe my lies, but because you're not calling me out on it, here's a gift.
Oh, okay. Thanks for explaining that. I'll interpret it that way because my thieves bitch should understand.
Yeah. He's also like you'll find out more about him when you get to the end. Anyway, not the point. I was gonna give you a spoiler, but you're gonna end up finding out in this fucking session. So
I'm gonna pocket that poison without anybody seeing it.
okay, I won't make you roll like a sleight of stealth or anything like that. You could do that.
Okay. Boom.
Newt is finished eating, does not say anything to you guys, gets up and just heads to the door.
I am following.
Same. I put my food in the stuff, and what was the dice roll for the poison again? So I can write it down?
1d6.
A 1d6. Okay, thank you.
What does Lasigan do?
Oh, I will finish cleaning. I guess by this point I'm done cleaning. I follow them, and as I pass Gruck, I'm gonna slap his tail with my tail on the way out.
Dude.
How romantic do you want me to be with his interaction with you?
I mean, I don't know. Is he about to let me slide past with no fight back, or what?
I mean,
Lay it on me. E. Lay it on me.
okay, bet. Okay, so you slapping his tail with yours as you pass by him, he grabs you by your waist and pulls you in for a quick kiss. As he says softly, just promise to be safe, alright? There's dangerous people at the inn.
Dangerous.
Why?
I just not an acknowledgement. I follow them out.
Yeah. As you guys are leaving, Lossigum is the last to make it out. Lossigum, roll a Percepi to see if you catch something that Gruck mumbles under his breath as you leave.
Roll good, bitch. I'm curious.
I already burned my fucking inspiration.
It was the jinx of the roll good, bitch.
Stop!
It was the jinx. It was the jinx.
Ugh.
I was just too caught up in the kiss, you know?
Yeah, you were too caught up after that kiss. Like, he just keeps taking you, like, sweeping you off your feet. You're like, god damn.
Tastes like coffee.
You were
It tastes like coffee.
you lived your entire life as a devoted monk. And then out of nowhere, this gentleman of a romance man is like, hey, I can show you the world. But not as creepy as Aladdin did it.
Wow.
And then... Was it
As
it
a
romantic?
As a child, yes.
As a child, but rewatching that movie as an adult and then going that little girl is 15. it's like a whole okay. Aladdin, you are literally 18, she's 15. Jafar, you're 50. What are you doing? It makes it a little unnerving. Creepy, if you will. So as you guys make your way back down that long path from these large luxurious houses that are now all abandoned except for his and one other which from what he told you before must be his mother's house, quote unquote mother. Sorry. You guys make your way back to the city following Newt. Newt, unfortunately, does not stop. She continues her way to the inn. Do you guys want to continue following Newt, or do you
I am
want to,
following.
I'm following.
What's the other option?
or look around the shops?
I want to look around the shops.
I'm trying to get Calcifer.
I don't have a pet to worry
I'm
about, and
trying-
I'll definitely just fucking investigate my way there. Or ask people.
I'm just following.
Yeah.
trying to keep up.
Okay, so
Probably
we
very
get
long
to
step.
finally split party. It's 5. We have to take a 10-minute break. So we will be back after these 10 minutes. Welcome back to the. God damn it. Okay, welcome back to the. To this.
This
Just such-
bullshit.
To session 8, yeah, to this bullshit. Where Leona split off away from everybody else while Prickles and Lassigum continues to follow Newt to the inn. We're gonna follow Leona, starting off from our break. Is there anything specifically that Leona is looking for, like shop-wise?
Yeah, an alchemy shop.
Oh, okay. So there are 2. There is one called Bubbly Blazers, and then there is another one that's called Mage Potions.
Ooh, okay, I'm gonna go into the...
Who the fuck is singing?
Yeah, hold on.
Okay. I'm gonna go into
It's
the
just radio downstairs.
mage potions. I believe that's what it's called. Kind of threw me off.
One was Bubbling Blazers, and the other one was Mage Potions.
Well, bubbling blazers, because I didn't hear the first one. Wasn't
Okay, Bubbling
distracted.
Blazers. You enter Bubbling Blazers, and it is very, very vibrant. And you see that there are books and potions just flying through the air through some arcanic magic that is, shopkeeper is using to rearrange and do inventory and restock. As you enter, there's nobody else in here. It's pretty quiet aside from like the clinking from the potion bottles clinking together. The shopkeeper is a very pretty white dragonborn with a little tinge of light blue on her scales.
And in comes the Rizzler. Okay. I love white dragons.
Borns.
Whatever. Just in general. Anyways, roll for charisma. Swoon a bitch.
God.
Hold on.
Are you really? Are you really
Yeah,
gonna
yeah,
try to roll
yeah.
in?
I'm just looking for it. I was really looking for it. Boom. A 13.
Here is her image. This is what she looks like. And then let me go to my notes so I can grab her name.
Okay, where am I looking?
It's gonna be in the game chat. That's where I always put like your photos
Okay.
and stuff like that.
I hope a 13 is good enough.
It is
Turns out
on-
it just needs to be a 14.
to riz her. It's easy.
Oh, I'm busting nut.
Fuck. So you see that she is wearing what originally was light blue robe-like dress that she herself had ripped into a makeshift mini dress rising up on one side. She has some armor anklets on, not covering like her full feet, just making sure that her ankles are secured, though why you're not sure. She has she's very blinged out. Her horns, her ears has piercings in them. She has a piercing in her nose. Not exactly like a bull, but kind of like a little nostril ring on one side. She is wearing rings on her fingers, a cuff around the tip of her tail, and unlike a lot of Dragonborns who don't really have hair, this one does. And it is blazing. It is yellow and vibrant, and it almost seems as if it's constantly shimmering.
I like my nerdy little alchemy bitches.
Yeah. She is you see her back there behind the counter, and her head like looks up from whatever she was doing. You notice that she has on cute little reading glasses, and she takes them off and puts whatever she was fiddling with away. Welcome to Bubbling Blazers. How may I help you?
Okay, Rizzler coming out.
My name is Tiefin. Let me know if there's absolutely anything that I can help you with.
I approach her smoothly. Smoothly.
She is fuckable, she's just not dateable.
This is so crying worthy. What if I roll high enough? Then can I try?
If you roll a nat 20, yes. Unfortunately for you.
Okay. Whatever. Fucking here I come. I walk up to her. You are the most gorgeous Dragonborn I have ever seen. They sure do not make them like you.
You watch as the pale white of her cheeks begin to pinken as she blushes and looks around the shop almost as if you're not talking to her. Me? Oh, you are absolutely too kind. Oh, thank you.
You are absolutely most welcome. I was wondering, just taking a gander at your shop before I got lost in your beauty, if you had any healing potions for purchase.
For you? On the house. This is for you on the house. This just, oh my goodness. You made my day. And she reaches under the, her little table, desk, clerk stand? I don't know what the fuck it's called. The little thing, the shopkeep table thing. Thing. She reaches under there.
Okay.
Do you love how descriptive I am?
Yes.
And she pulls out a greater health potion, and this will heal you up for I believe a 2. Let me just double check. Okay, so this will give you a 4d4 plus 4 to healing whenever you drink it.
44 plus 2?
4.
Plus 4.
So 4d4 plus 4.
Nice. Okay. Anyways, gonna reply to that.
Yeah, so she gives you a greater healing potion.
Alright, well. That is so generous of you, but, I can certainly pay for that and ask for something else in return.
One's on the house. And the other healing potions are going to be actually right next to the door on the stand right there. But if you're looking for any other potions, feel free. Unfortunately, we only sell potions, so if there was anything else that you were looking for, I could suggest the shop.
I was looking for you to give me the time of day to maybe take you out. I say that with like my elbow on the thing, and it's like caressed my hand because I'm kind of like leaning over on the counter.
The way that I'm picturing it is like, you know how like those cocky guys will like kind of waggle their head at you as they're
Okay, but it's like a pretty anime bitch who's like trying to swoo you. So I need you to picture it, because that's how I'm picturing it. Halfling rider.
I'm picturing it. I'm picturing it. But like when you were first describing it, that's how like I was just like, tea. Well, I get off in an hour. The best place to eat right now is the inn. If you would like to meet me there, we could have supper together, possibly.
I would love to meet you at the inn and have supper with you.
As you guys are talking, the shop door opens, and now that you're inside of the shop, you can hear that there is a little bell that dings when it does so. And you watch as a very stoic-looking halfling enters. Max, why don't you introduce your character?
How exactly do you want me to introduce him?
You would describe what he looks like, maybe like what he's doing in the city.
I can say for what reason he's in the shop for before stating this city, because I kind of want to leave that off.
You're just
For
shopping.
at least for the shop. Yeah.
Yeah, you're just shopping. You're just stocking up on provisions.
Is it just an alchemy shop purely, or is it like a general store?
It is an alchemy and potion shop.
I see. Okay. The slightly youngish but still old halfling enters through the doorway at a striking 3'5" height as he looks down from each shelf at that particular height for any potions, herbs, as the crimson-haired, slightly scuffed but not entirely bruised up halfling wanders the shop up until he gets to the countertop of the lady.
She leans over and looks down. Like it's not to be mean to your
Condescending
husband.
looking
Short.
down.
Yeah, he's just short. So she leans over, she looks down, and she's just, hey, how may I help you? I'm Tiefin. Welcome to Bubbling Blazers. Any potion in shop is made in shop by yours truly. Is there anything you're looking for?
Well, particularly, I'm looking for maybe something to help health-wise, if possible.
Right. Yes. So, we actually have a stand right by the door you just entered, where we sell our health potions and our greater health potions.
Do you have anything better on stock, or is it just those two?
I can see about getting some provisions in. I will have to order some to possibly make a superior health potion, if that's what you're interested in. Though if you are looking for less of health and more of like cunning and stuff, we are fully stocked for invisibility potions and drow and drow potions, because the drows are here.
Thanks.
You are making her nervous.
So how short I am?
You're
What, do you
still
have something to say?
intimidating.
I came in here
You can be
Rizzler
intimidating,
vibes.
sure. Yeah.
I hate you. I hate you. Just some health potions would be fine if possible.
Right. Yes. So they'll be right at the stand, and she gestures behind you to where you can grab the health potions.
He turns over to looking at the stand as he walks over, climbing up a little step ladder to view the stand more easily.
There is absolutely step ladders. There are step ladders all around because
How many
You
short
never
people are in it? That's your home. Otherwise,
travelers,
is he walking on air?
like it's too hot for you to like stay long term, but they get travelers coming through.
Yeah, I figured that. I view the health potion stand and pick one out from each, and then I come back down from the step ladder, coming back over to the countertop and jumping to put them on the counter.
She smiles and takes the health potions from you, and she begins to ring them up and it's just quiet as you're standing there next to Leuna, who's just in the way as she's leaning on this on this clerk table.
there. Listen me.
I guess I'll scooch over so I'm not in the way because I'm not a fucking bitch.
You watch as this very pretty orc scooches.
Leonidas turns over. Is Leona still trying to buy something on the countertop, or did she go
Where's
off?
Leona? The fuck?
I can't speak, okay? Shut the fuck up.
Where's
Shut
the
your whore mouth.
O in my name? Ow!
Shut
canon
your whore
now.
mouth.
Names are hard, man. Names are hard.
It's canon now. I'm kidding.
Shut your
Crying.
whore mouth.
Um,
You know what I meant.
The
I don't
ugliest
think
name.
she was purchasing anything. She was given a gift for her visiting skills, and
Yeah, I
she was
haven't
just
purchased
leaning.
anything yet. I was.
Yeah, she was just leaning. She was making
Oh,
sure
was
she
she,
had that
is she
date
still in
first.
line? Did I just accidentally cut
I mean,
in whatever line there was?
there's no line. She was leaning against, like, there was plenty of space for your halfling to just walk up and put your things on the table. So she's
mean,
not
I-
actually in the way. You're just both, like, side by side.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take a step back so not to disrupt business, cause I don't know this person.
Yeah.
Leonidas looks up at her, and or is it on my turn or no? Sorry.
Yes.
No, yeah, you're in the scene together, so you both go. Just make sure you
Oh,
take
joy.
turns.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Leonidas looks up at her and asks, I'm sorry, were you buying something? Did I intrude?
No, you have not intruded on me. I am still in the section of browsing. I have wandering eyes at the moment. And I kind of just like look at the Bloodborne, like
Dragonborn, not Bloodborne.
that's what I meant. Sorry, Dragonborn.
Bruh.
Rizzler vibes. My brain.
We
mush.
play a lot of video games here, guys.
Too many. Anyways, Dragonborn, Rizzler vibes in my eyes before looking back at what is your character's name?
Leonidas. A halfling
Leonidas. My
paladin.
brain was like ludicrous.
Luda. Sorry, I apologize. I'm young, I promise.
If it's easier for you, you can do Leo for sure.
Looking back at Leo, I did not mean to be in your way. My sincerest apologies.
If you mean browsing, sure, you're browsing the shopkeep, more like it. He takes out his gold pouch and looks back up at the clerk. How much for these 2 potions here?
She looks down at Leonidas. Right, yes. So it's just going to be 5 gold.
5 gold, really? For just these 2? I expected more.
Well, yeah, we don't really care about currency, you know? Don't really need it. Do you have food, though? I'll take your food.
Not on me currently, but even if I did, I'm not too... Well, no, I suppose. He takes out a half piece, eating the bread from his bag, and brings it up with the gold purse.
She snatches it out of your hands, and you both watch as, like, her hunger truly shows on her face for the first time while you guys are in here, and she just ravages this bread in front of her. Just
Leo looks at her wide-eyed.
Yeah, I'm gonna be like, are you not eating?
She looks up at both of you, and she's just like mouthful, wiping the crumbs from like the corner and licking her fingers. Just, are you guys rich or something? Are you not suffering from the famine?
I mean, in my case, I don't really need to eat. Well, in this speaking of, I don't really feel the need to, but supposedly bodies need nutrients or whatever.
Mean. What does that mean? She's just even more confused.
Well, in any case, thank you for the 2 potions. He brings his hands up and jumping to grab the potions, putting them in his second pouch.
He does so.
Say that again?
He does so. Yeah, you're like a little
Oh.
low.
Oh, I'm sorry. You do so. She does so. He does so. You do it. I was looking down. I was
As he
not
should.
looking at my. I was not facing my mic as I was talking. I need to get into the habit. Sorry.
He looks over at the other tall woman, smiling lightly at her. Sorry for the inconvenience if I intrude on anything.
No intrudent, you're fine. What brings you to this town? Do you have business here? You seem to be needing you solo fighter or something?
Well, if you must know, I'm not any solo fighter, but more or less the beginning paladin trying to find my way across this land. I just stopped by this town to pick up any supplies I may or may not need, whether I notice it or not.
Interesting.
You can roll insight. I will say another 15 on your dear friend here.
For her to roll insight or me?
Him. Her. Sorry.
I
Him.
got a 10. But I
Bruh.
have another inspiration. I have two I'm gonna use one. Might as well.
You are burning these inspirations.
Should I just hold them then? Cause I'm like.
No, Berna, make
Okay.
space, make space.
I don't know.
Right,
Should you?
God. Well,
Should you? Because when
Stop.
something else comes up,
Okay, fine. Then I won't. You've convinced me. I won't. I'm gonna keep the 10. There. Convinced? Should I? There. Not using it anymore. I got a 10. Tell me what I won.
Nothing. You won nothing. You get
won nothing.
nothing. Sorry, I had a quote. I had to quote my little Gene Wilder from Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory.
I am.
Chocolate factory.
No factory.
Anyways, while we're having this encounter, I'm gonna take
Snozzberry.
out some food that I had taken from. Do I still have the food that I took from when I was at Amelia's?
Yeah, you still have the food that you. Well, no, that's rotten now.
Oh, well,
Since you
clear
entered
that
the
shit
bug.
out. I threw that
Yeah.
shit out.
Well, clearly I don't think she'd
Itchy
mind.
now. Anyways, but I'm gonna share, because I took mad fucking leftovers. I'm gonna share 2 of my pancakes with her.
She doesn't scarf it down as fast, but she does eat it.
'Cause I
You can take either two regular health potions or one greater.
I'm actually looking for an extra health potion and an invisibility potion, if you have any.
I have a potion of minor invisibility.
Would it do the
That,
same? I don't
uh,
mind paying you for
that-
not eating. I mean, I will buy you dinner tonight on me.
Price that you're not going through the famine. That's
You're
Taken
cutting
over.
out. Repeat what you said.
I'm just surprised that you're not going through the famine. That's kind of taken over everything.
I do make my way about having people to make me food. I guess I'm acquainted with some pretty fortunate people, but don't worry, love. I'll treat you tonight. You will eat so much, you'll get a bellyache.
Oh, I really do appreciate that. But yes, I have. If you're trying to get a health potion and an invisibility potion, you'd have to get the regular health potion, and then you'd have to get the minor invisibility potion.
Deal. What does the regular health potion do?
The regular health potion is, I should.
It
know
heals.
Yeah, but I need
Yeah.
to know the roll.
It is, it is a 2d4 plus 2.
And then the invisibility.
Going through my book. It'll let you be invisible up to 1 hour.
Okay, I'm going to take those for what I gave her, and then I want to purchase 3 more of those for the party members, just in case we need to be sneaky stealthy. So I'd have 4, but I want to purchase 3 of them.
Okay.
What do I owe
It would-
her?
It will be 25 gold.
I got you. Let me manage that. I graciously give her 1 second, actually, because it's being stupid. You said
Love that it's
25?
gracious.
You said
Yes,
25?
25 gold.
I'm gonna tip her an extra 5 gold, so 30.
Okay. She happily takes it. Not as happy as when she took your food, but happily takes it.
Yeah. She clearly needs the fucking money.
Mm. Is this Leuna's first time interacting with somebody who's suffering from the famine?
Yes.
How is she feeling? Like, what's going on?
She's kind of taken aback. It kind of gives her flashbacks of when she was on the streets with her sibling and they weren't eating as much, but to a different extent. Like, she'd never really witnessed other people going through it who weren't like beggars on the street. She's never seen somebody who worked a full-time job struggling to eat.
Not leaving Durajar much, as most of the contacts that you have to deal with for the guild is in the city, as the division of the guild that you yourself does things for is located in the underneath the city, underneath the in the old kingdom that was there before it got built on top of. Because, that happens. We just build on top of things over and over again, running out of places to build. Humans. Sorry. No, this is D&D.
Build
I
humans.
apologize. I apologize. Humans are great. I love humans.
Great,
What?
I
Oh.
love humans.
I fucking hate humanity.
Fuck. You're Leo.
Oh yeah. So anyway, what I was describing before the human tangent is so Durajar is the capital, not Durajar. The capital that you came from is the biggest city in Durajar. It is also the wealthiest city, as it not only holds the houses of the military families, but also it holds the combat academies and the military academies, including the castle in which the Durajar leaders live in. So Durajar is not a poor kingdom at all. And the capital that you came from is a very, very wealthy city. But knowing Durajar is also a wealthy kingdom, it's strange that another large city is also under the effects of the famine, and it's not under the protection that the capitals seem to have been under.
Interesting. Kind of taken aback by this. Like, what the hell?
What the hell?
What the hell? I guess I am rich.
Yeah. Leonidas, through his travels, do you think he would have encountered anybody who was suffering from the famine?
Outside of the Elvish Kingdom, I think probably, if he's been exploring enough. That's why he wouldn't be too surprised about the offer of needing food.
Well, he's only completed 1 out of 10 temples. So Durajar would have been his first kingdom that he ventured to when he left Petria. But that means that you were traveling all over the kingdom of Durajar. So whether you think that he would have seen it if he was paying attention, it's totally up to you.
I think he at least would have. I mean, he doesn't have too much else to pay attention to.
Ain't that the truth? Okay, yeah. So whereas it is more shocking to see for Leuna, it's less shocking to see for Leonidas to see somebody this famished, I guess you should say. We shift over to the inn, to the tavern part of the inn, where Prickles and Blue is entering the tavern part. Is there anything in particular that you're trying to look for? Anything that you're trying to do? Either
Are you asking me or
no, Lost Gum and Prickles.
I want to just.
We had a scene shift.
Oh
I
god.
want to look around, just see what I see.
Okay, so are you trying to roll for it, or are you just trying to get like the basic understandings of like what this
I
tavern
want to
looks like?
roll for it in case I see anything that's like sticks out.
Yeah, give me a percepi.
Where did we see Newt
And
go?
then
Newt is she's walking straight to the bar, so she didn't stop. You guys are like
Okay,
entering.
but we saw
yeah.
that though, right?
Yeah. She
I
just
rolled an
she's
11.
ahead of you guys, so you watched her go straight to the bar as you entered. Yeah, you
I-
did roll an 11.
Want to roll a Persepi to see what kind of patrons are in this bar, since Greg said to be careful.
Yeah. Okay. I will give you an advantage on that roll because of the pre-warning from Gruck. So you can roll twice. It's okay, you can roll again.
That is so fucking funny.
Um,
She's just not having a good
so-
time.
Oh,
You
who do I see in the bar?
you guys get the just the base information of the tavern.
I
No added
rolled
information.
for you to-
So the tavern is well stocked of not only booze but also food and patrons. As each table, there is at least one person sitting there. There's a lot of groups of people, and there is a bard in the corner who is singing, and there's some drunken drow soldiers who are loudly singing with the bard, almost like, you know how like sailors will drunkenly sing after going to, it's like that. The barkeep behind the bar is working hard. This is a very sturdy looking drow woman, which is probably surprising for Losigum, because the last time she was in the city, which wasn't that long ago, as this is the Dragonborn city, this is the city that she will be going to the most. The last time she was at the city, the barkeep was a fellow Dragonborn. But this time it's a very large, sturdy looking built like a brick type of woman. She doesn't need a bouncer. She'll throw you out on your ass herself. She has one eye permanently closed, a battle scar going down it, probably missing an eye. Yes! She's fuckable! Oh my god!
Make a move.
Yes.
Yes, she's
Just a goblin
fuckable.
just climbing this woman.
Oh my god. She has like a permanent snarl look on her face. And this is what you guys see when you enter the tavern. But you do both feel the hair on the back of your neck stand up. Why? Unfortunately, your rolls were too low to tell you. What would you guys like to do?
I want to order something to drink.
I bet you would.
I'm gonna follow Newt
Okay, so you
to
guys
the bar. Newt and Prickles to the bar.
so you guys go up to the bar. Getting
Can I-
on
Roll for a smell check.
smell.
Mhm.
I suppose that would be nature, wouldn't it?
Like when I get to the bar, can I like can I smell the tavern?
Oh, I'm trying to think of what role that would be. Does anybody know?
Because I'm like,
Smell
if
the
we
tavern.
feel a certain way, I'm like I'm gonna smell.
Would it be
Just say what it smells
survival? Survival, maybe. Unmute yourself, Coco.
It's probably going to be investigation, to be honest.
Oh, you might. You know what? That's a dick sucking answer right there. You're right. Roll for investigation.
Investigation?
Yeah, roll for investigation.
Yeah, sniffing.
It wasn't meant to be.
Was that the dick sucking sound?
No, not with that. Not with that roll. No.
With how with the aromas of the food and the several different aromas of the multiple different varieties of alcohol, whether it is dwarvish liquor or it is any type of mead or any type of ale or lots of different variations of wine, and the different patrons, some smelling like BO, some smelling like blood. There's just too many smells for you to pinpoint anything. It unfortunately just smells like a tavern. A bustling tavern. I like the way that my bee popped for that bustling.
Fair enough, fair enough.
She fuckable. I keep looking at it and it keeps making me angry.
Ale.
Stop sucking. But yeah, so what would Prickles and Lassie like to do? Either or can start the interaction.
I want to go up to the bar and I want to get her attention so I can order.
I lean over to Prickles and I say, give me one of what you're having, please. You know, as a... I'm not gonna say as a... I'm not gonna say as a... You know, just for helping me with dishes.
Yeah, you're welcome,
Yeah, thanks, buddy, yeah.
So you're going to try to order 2 drinks from her?
Yeah, I'm gonna try.
Alright, do it.
2 drinks, please, of the strongest you have.
She looks...
And I'm gonna wink at her.
Oh my gosh.
The sturdy woman.
Give me a charisma roll.
She might like sophisticated.
Give me a charisma. I'll let you flirt with her if your charisma.
No.
Bruh.
Was it meant to be? Was it meant to be?
Good.
I would have succeeded.
I'm having the worst luck.
I really don't want to roll. I really don't want to role play sex with this woman.
Nah. Ooh.
She. Sorry, I'm trying not to be cackling. It's just so fucking funny. Stop trying to climb every person who is multiple times the size of your own character. You're not gonna fit.
He'll make it fit.
She's not gonna feel it.
Pickles
Okay.
dry.
Pickles is a munch cannon. Sorry. Back on track.
He does like to eat.
Not big dick goblin. Not big dick. Chat needs to
You
stop.
don't know that.
Y'all need to stop. Okay. I'm trying to stay in character. She looks around, looks down at Prickles, looks at Lossigum as if she expects Lossigum to speak for Prickles, and then realizing that she isn't, looks back at Prickles, and she goes, Oh, are you your own boss? Well, that's interesting. What can I do you for? You said 2 of my strongest.
Yes.
It will put you on your tiny ass.
I bet I can hold it. I wink at her again.
She grimaces. Looks again at Lossigum as if expecting her at some point to be like, oh yes, no, I own him, and realizing that she still doesn't.
I see her looking at me. I see her looking at me. Because I'm next to him. Is she making it obvious? She's looking at me?
Yeah, she's making. Okay. She's like, get your goblin.
I say, I put my hand on Prickles' shoulder and I look at her and I say, sorry. He gets quirky when he hasn't had his beer after 24 hours. Excuse him.
Yeah, right. Yeah, because I don't fuck anything smaller than my hip. So make sure he stays in line.
I look down at her hips and I look back up at her.
They're nice hips. They're nice hips. She's a curvy lady. You could bounce a glass of water on her ass.
I say, okay, I apologize. Sorry about my friend.
She turns around. She turns around to start making you guys your drink.
Like,
And then she turns. Yeah.
Gotta be a little more finesse. Haven't you seen Leuna enough? How she moves?
Yeah, with swag.
Swag.
Since you guys kind of have to wait for Leuna to get there, I'm gonna shift back to Leuna.
But what would Leuna do? Shift scene. What is she doing?
Huh, I wonder what Leuna would be doing in this situation.
Fighting a small child.
Leuna, as you are making your way to the inn, I'm kidding. You and your little halfling are standing in the shop. I say your little halfling because you don't know each other, and you do not know.
Bruh.
You, Leonidas and Tiefin are just standing in the shop after you just bought some things, figuring out that you want to make your way over to the inn. Leonidas, what does Leonidas want to do?
Leonidas looks around after getting out of the shop with her as he looks at the quite not as populated town as he at first noticed, and looked up at her. Well, you asked me about my business. What about your own business?
You know, I dabble in stuff and things. I go where is needed and do what I, stuff and things.
Stuff and things is about as specific as about people when they ask what my height is. So, how about you come clean and actually say what it is? Because the way you carry yourself, you're definitely not traveling alone.
Of course I'm not traveling alone. I have my pets. Wherever they are right now.
You don't usually bring pets into the wild.
Or in the fog. Animals can't survive in the fog. There's no animals in the fog. There's no animals in
and
the
there's
world,
definitely
really.
there's definitely been no animals such as like dogs or wolves or even a feline here and there, so either you're feeding me more bullshit or you're just afraid to say why you're here.
I'm trying to think of what the fuck I'm here for.
You don't even know why you're here.
As you guys are chatting outside of the Bubbles Blazer shop, a young woman approaches you, and she looks like a young drow. She probably is no older than 150, which is young. Which is young.
Nah, he has 150.
I was fucking picturing a crippled lady.
Look why she looks like she's in her late 20s.
All right, MILF lady.
Yeah, so she walks over to you guys holding flyers. She's holding a stack of flyers as she walks over. Hi. Do you guys want to come over to see the Oddity Show this evening?
What does this oddity show?
Yeah, I mean, you've already went to one Oddity Show.
Is it like the fucking performance shit?
Yeah, you'll have multiple different performances.
I will take a flyer. I will consider it, see if it lines up with my
You
busy
will
schedule.
not regret it. And it's free admission.
I love free things. Free things you sold to me. Will there be booze? You said
Absolutely there'll be booze.
you sold me twice.
I promise you, it'll be a night you'll never forget. And she runs off.
What a suspicious lady.
Very unfortunately, you did not roll a perception on her or insight while she was there.
Damn.
Yeah.
You saying that was an option?
There's always
Always
options.
an option. She just ran.
And
to
you
the
never
option.
do anything.
When she ran away, I got suspicious. Why'd she run away so fast?
Good question. Do you want to look over your flyer?
I do.
Looking at your flyer, at least at first glimpse, it looks like a normal flyer for an oddity show. There is some photos of like their star performers. One of them is an Air Genasi. There is Merfolk. There is even there's a little circle with like a question mark in it, and underneath it says "Surprise Fortune Teller."
Oh my gosh. Kiltu? Thought she was kidnapped.
So you have this little flyer. Do you wanna?
Could I
What do you
roll
want to
for
do
more
with it?
insight?
Well, insight into the flyer, or like
Yeah,
percepy, like
Like,
what are
I wanna see if I can figure out more detail, if I could like pick up anything, or like notice anything more in depth.
Okay,
about the
so
flyer.
if we are trying to acquire more information into this flyer specifically, we're going to be rolling for investigation.
Ugh, I'm wasting an inspiration,
Okay.
and I'm keeping my 9. So
You
bad.
notice nothing. It is just a normal flyer. Now, keep in mind, Leonidas is right next to you, so he too can look at this flyer.
Not as well though.
You
You
can
don't
also
read-
roll an investigation on the flyer if you want. You're
Oh.
reading the same information that she is.
I mean, true. Investigation. Yeet. Fuck.
Damn, I got higher.
4.
4.
Not.
They
It
were
looks.
lighter.
It looks like a legit flyer. There's nothing wrong with this flyer.
I thought you were just gonna say it looks like paper. It's like motherfucker.
There is nothing wrong with this flyer. This flyer, you at least, Leona, think that you might even seen this flyer at the last oddity show. It looks so legit.
It looks legit. Curious, I might go to the Saturday show to see if Kiltu's there, even though she should be kidnapped. Sneaky devil.
Do you
Anyways.
want to stop by the inn first and grab your friends,
I
do you want to go
I wanna
with?
show it to Lasigam.
All right.
But I do want to ask if Leo wants to come with me because I'm intrigued about the little shit thing.
All right. Do it in character.
This Saturday show is something of maybe value to me and my comrades, which I will refer to as pets, and you didn't seem to pick it up, but it's fine.
Usually, you don't call your friends pets.
Usually, I don't have to deal with people asking so many questions. But
And usually, I don't like condescending people, but here we are.
whatever. Anyways, do you want to come with me to the inn? Meet my comrades. You seem like a interesting. What are you again?
Halfling.
You look like an interesting halfling. You want to come with me to meet my comrades? I think you might get along with our pet goblin.
Hey, Moon.
Yep.
Inspiration.
Let's go.
Oh no.
Nah, because that was so in character for Leona to not know what a halfling is. She's never encountered one. No, yes, yeah, yeah. Please use your inspirations.
I will.
always
I
give
have
them out.
2 now. But I had
I'm
1.
always giving them out.
I got a rock. He looks up at Leona. I
Fiona.
suppose I could. I'll call you Fiona if you're not
It's
careful.
Leuna.
Leuna.
English is a hard language.
It's
I'll
not
call you
even
Fiona
English.
if you're not careful.
It's literally the one. Leuna.
I'm staring into your soul if you can't tell. Anyway, he looks up at her, tilting his head slightly. I suppose I can go with you. Not like I have anything better to do right now.
Alright, make my way downtown. Walk in, medium.
So you guys,
Medium space.
you guys began walking down to the tavern / inn. As you are making your way down, you Leonidas, feel somebody grab onto your wrist to stop you. And it is a beggar man on the street, and he's holding a cup out, just asking for any type of coin or food.
Leonidas is
anything.
startled as he grabs my wrist. He stares at the man for a second. I would be glad to help you, but I'd rather you not needing to grab me and stop me from walking.
Do I see this?
Sorry. He lets you go.
Sure.
I'm sorry. I'm just
Leonidas
hungry.
Leonidas looks at the beggar man. He stares at him for a second, taking out his gold pouch and taking out 5 gold pieces, putting it in the man's cup.
So much, he's gonna spend it on drugs.
When you take it, he stands up suddenly and grabs you by the collar of your shirt and pulls you forward. And in a completely different voice, with his face twisting and almost a sadistic smile, "Ooh, a paladin." And he lets you go, and in a puff of smoke disappears.
Did I see this?
Yes.
What are you giving money to strangers? You should have stabbed him!
Leonidas sits in shock as the man had grabbed him and then disappeared in a matter of seconds as he
Completely
blinks.
different voice.
Yeah. As he blinks and then standing right back up, then shaking his head. You know, I may have not been around too long, but I've seen a few things that isn't normal. But as for your question, anyone that needs help usually is put in that position not by their own choice, by other
you just sold your
worldly
soul.
means.
You just sold your fucking soul to that whatever the fuck that was.
For your information, that my soul is already devoted to something, and second off, that would require me to feel something, which I cannot.
You felt enough to be able to want to give him 5 fucking gold when you could have just given him like a fucking copper.
On the ground where that man was before his surprise made him drop his, I guess, act, one might say, is that cup with your 5 gold.
And
it
from the looks of things,
and it seems
Sorry.
you're fine. And it seems like what looked to be currency inside that cup before, when you added your 5 gold, as you watch it pour out, are spiders.
Ew.
for the record, I think whatever that thing was, I'm sure it's not the last time I or you have seen of it.
I've never seen that thing in my fucking life, and I'm not fucking with somebody that fucks with spiders. I'm leaving. You're cursed. You're fucking cursed. I'm walking away. Speedily, like, picking up the pace. I'm telling somebody. That shit was weird. I don't like spiders.
Yeah, no, it was a lot. It was a lot of, like, tiny little baby spiders. Like, it was a lot.
Did you grab your money back? I mean, I wouldn't have. It's cursed money now.
I still have a bag of it. Leonidas puts his gold sack back as he kicks the can slightly to shake any spiders out, picking up any 5 gold pieces, picking up the 5 gold pieces from the can just before then, slightly running back to get to catching up with her.
You guys continue on your way to the tavern. The scene shifts once again to Lassigum, Prickles, Newt, and your barkeep. As she serves your drinks, and you are, unfortunately, to Lassigum, forced to pay that 200 gold for just 2 drinks.
Jesus Christ!
Prickles looks at Lassigum like expecting her to pay.
I knew he would, that's why I said poor Lassigum.
I don't even have that much money. I think I have 50.
You got 50 gold?
I have 65 gold.
Oh, you got 65, huh?
Luckily for
You got 50
Lassigum,
gold?
I'm sorry, I'm broke.
Oh my god. Jesus Christ.
fortunately for Lassigum, in this moment, a wealthy friend of hers, Leuna, enters the tavern.
You say a well.
Leuna Yeah, well.
Oh, you
Like,
see that
Una.
orc over there?
I don't more
She
after
paid,
these
she paid,
drinks.
She paid.
Let me set the scene. Okay. I'm over here fighting for my life to get my words out. As Leona enters the loud, bustling tavern, she notices Leonidas is not with her.
Well, I fucking
And-
sped fast, so.
And in turning, like, to look in the spot that he was, instead she sees the black smoke from that old man.
What the fuck? What do you mean?
Leonidas has been taken.
Oh my god, bro. Now I gotta tell somebody. I don't. Man, I'm gonna roll. Hold on. I have to do the math real quick, because I know they're gonna make me pay, and I have a bunch of fucking silver that I want to get rid of, so we're gonna go do the math. Just give me a second. Just give me a second. If I have 200, and they need 65, so that would be...
You guys could also ask Newt.
You're not getting my gold. I'm lying about not having it.
Like, I'm sure Newt would happily help. Or I could make you give me your money. Zom, I'm gonna have to rethink our relationship after that scooping the spiders up comment. Like, I thought you were the man of my dreams, but my arachnophobia says different.
Oh, I'd do that, and I'll probably throw them at someone I don't like. See, that gift, no, I would not. That shit would like, because they're like, the
But
thing
you
is,
just said you'd scoop them up.
yeah, but they are smaller. The smaller the spider, the more, I think they are.
Those are the ones that I was describing, except for there's hundreds. They're tiny spiders.
Oh, okay. But
They're
Scooping
baby,
is
yeah,
daddy long legs.
they're baby spiders. They're tiny. They're probably maybe even a little bit
Oh.
smaller than that, but there's like hundreds of them that came out of the
Okay.
cup.
Fuck that, because like they are too small. Like I can't see where they're going, and that creeps me out. The other gift, I'm like, I can see where those are going, and they.
You're the daddy long legs.
Disgusting either way. Also, Max is having to go to the store real quick. That's why I had his character get kidnapped. It was planned.
I love that.
It was planned. I mean, the kidnapping wasn't the plan, but like, he knew that I was gonna do something with his character to like remove him from the scene. As Leona, as Moon is thinking about what to do with the whole Leonidas thing, coming down from upstairs after Coco, are you there?
Alright, boom. I did the
Yes.
math. It only took me
Thank you.
forever. I
I'm
had to
here.
draw out a bunch of fucking tens.
Okay, give me 1 second. I'll be with you, Moon. Just
Okay.
keep that in your mind. Coming down the stairs from the inn part at the tavern/inn, in new clothing, freshly bathed, after spending a much-needed night in a proper bed, we see Zyre and Losigum and Prickles. Leona, you guys notice Zyre is in the tavern. What does Zyre do? He comes down and he suddenly sees his friends in the tavern that he's been staying in.
Hi guys, where have you been?
Where have you been?
Listen, I've been on
I'm
a.
cleaned up.
I know it's very shocking. You like my fancy clothes? I kept them from when you bought them for me. Very good condition.
I mean, it's better than when you walked around naked.
Dirty.
I mean, I can strip if you want. You know, give everyone a little nice show.
Oh my god.
After all, that bartender over there, he looking kind of up my alley. Get what I'm saying?
You guys wanting to fuck the barkeep.
Well, you're gonna need all the tips you
made
can
the
get.
hottest woman imaginable. What
Because
can you
the drinks
I
in here are
described-
expensive.
I described a big, tough muscle mommy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's hot.
Exactly.
Okay, I mean,
I
if
just
some
had
like
some
muscle
Battle Star.
mummies,
So she's like badass, you know.
I guess I could add weight training to my workout for Zom.
Can I stroll up to the bar and request a drink?
Absolutely, you can go up to the bar and get a drink. Just keep in
Put it on
mind that
Luna.
the way that you obtained this room was not of legal matters. You are under the name Duke Fluffington the Third,
Okay, hold on. We would
and
sound
you
like-
are traveling through town for the events in the capital.
Okay.
And as you come over to the bar, you see the barkeep like stand a little straighter. My liege.
Madam, you look absolutely
We see this?
fabulous tonight. May you come here and pour us both a fine glass. Of course, I'll pay with my abundance of gold.
Absolutely, absolutely. And you are still bringing the gold after the arenas, correct?
Of course, of course.
Right. Then I will. Yes, on the house for the Duke. Ale for everybody.
Come on, Fred. Come and pour the drink. It's on the Duke of Fluffington.
The Duke of Fluffington says ale for everybody. And she starts pouring shots. Not
These are
shots,
my
sorry,
little-
mugs.
I seeing
Mugs.
this that he's
Did she already-
Duke?
Yeah, no, you all see this. You
Did
all
she
see it
already
and
give-
hear it.
Prickles and I the strong drinks.
Yeah, she gave you the strong drinks, and now you're getting like a smaller cup of
It's
ale.
kind of big to
I'm
me,
not
though.
paying for this.
The ale is on the
Don't worry.
house for the Duke.
I am just chugging down anything I can get.
I am going to slide the barkeep. Well, if it's 200 for one, I'm imagining it's 100 for one drink.
It's 100 for one drink. Yeah.
Well, I'm sliding the barkeep 100 for my strong drink.
She looks at you, looks at the goblin, looks back at you, and goes, "Not your pet has to pay for himself, correct?"
I look at Prickles. You don't have 50 gold? You don't even
Don't
have
worry.
10
The Duke
silver?
will cover it.
Prickles
I'll cover it.
sneakily pulls out like 2 gold pieces.
Oh my gosh. I thought you
Dude.
guys were gonna make me pay, and if I did all this math for nothing, I'm gonna be sad.
Well, you just saw me slide the gold for my drink, and you're seeing this. What you want to do? What you want to do? You want to step in for Prickles?
I guess I'll fucking step up, even though I'm holding a fucking grudge.
I'm doing puppy eyes to Louis.
Are you struggling to afford your drink?
Your pet, my friend, Prickles here, is trying to get a drink.
Okay, I fucking slap 200 silver. Okay, so this is the action that I had in my brain because she's still holding a grudge but willing to pay for him. But this is payback for his say earlier and stuff about pissing me off. So I gesturing like jester-like jokes, not really like being like, "I've got you, pal, don't worry," as I smack the back of his head hard enough for him to hit his head off the table.
Oh my god.
Give me an unarmed attack.
Oh my god. Mhm.
The hit or the damage?
The damage. The hit's gonna be automatic.
Don't kill me, please.
Okay, give me a...
It's unarmed. It's not gonna be that hard.
Yeah,
Not
it's
hard.
1. It's just a 1.
You take 1 damage. So you go watch as Leona approaches the bar and smacks Prickles upside the head, and his forehead bounces off of the bar top.
I put to just to get rid of my pocket change. I put 200 silver points.
Change.
I put 200 silver
Poor
on
Ethan.
the counter, and then which is only 20 gold, and then I put 30 gold on the counter.
I could kiss you for doing that math. Thank
I know
you.
it took me
She-
forever. You'll have no idea. I even put how I did it in the chat.
Yeah, I do. All right. Okay. Sorry, I don't know what the fuck that was. I apologize for that. The weed is hitting.
Oh, we're just getting started. Don't worry.
Yeah, because I took an edible beforehand too, and then I was smoking, and now everything's just like, wow, it's me.
So, what is that paper you guys have in your hands there? Is that for those odd fellows outside the window I've seen all morning?
Reply to
welcome.
Coco.
What did Coco say?
What's that paper you have in your hands there? Is that regarding those weird odd fellows outside again, setting up all the tents?
Oh, I got this. Yes, I had met a friend at encounterment. And some drow lady gave us this kind of odd lady. Look. I flash it to Lasigam, and I point to where it says, fortune teller, surprise fortune teller. And I also mention the weird encounter I had with Leo. And
the old man.
and the old man. And the spiders. I emphasize the spiders!
As you should, because there was originally currency. There was originally copper pieces in there, and when the cup was on the ground, it was spiders. So you should mention the spiders.
Mhm.
Yeah, so you guys are hearing this very vivid telling of this young drow coming up who was very suspicious, who left a very unsettling feeling on with Leuna and this man that she met, and she was trying to bring the man to you guys, but on the way you guys met a very interesting beggar who seemed excited about the fact that this man was a paladin. And when entering the tavern, the man seemed to have been kidnapped by this beggar, and the only thing that Leuna has to show of this telling is this flyer.
I've been watching them all morning, and it honestly seems like there's some weird magic afoot.
Zyre, give me a history roll.
Great, oh no. Ha!
Oh, an intellectual, I see.
Oh my god, is that a nat fucking 20?
Yes, I'm smart.
Oh, I could suck the cheese off your dick.
What the fuck?
Jeez.
Because he's a dirty cat.
Yeah, you get it.
Yeah.
Oh my
Thank you.
god.
With that nat 20 plus that 4, obviously it is a critical success. So you're gonna succeed no matter what, even if it's a 24. So what are you trying to do? Oh, never mind. I know what you're trying to do. History. Sorry, I'm high. Great.
I don't know everything about
Remembering
these people.
back on the people that was putting up the tents, though you seem to remember it two different ways simultaneously. You remember it one way, where it is a group of people who work at the oddities camp, just like the one in the capital, putting the tents together. And then simultaneously, you remember it being only 4 drow putting together all these tents, and no sight to be seen of any of the oddity people. And these memories are happening simultaneously. And with that 20 and history, you also remember there being a drow that you talked to, not a young woman. This one was a young man that you had spoken to, who seemed a little too interested in you and was very, very keen on getting you to drink a wine that he and his family made. And upon getting you drunk with the barkeep, you ended up drinking that wine before your vision goes black, and now you're stuck with 2 memories. And you do not know which one is the real one.
Okay. I think I have 2 memories of this place. One, seeing everyone, and one of only seeing 4 drow put up the entire spell. 4 people. And they did it in a very quick fashion. But got drunk with him, and I drank this weird wine he had. And
No, this is two separate things.
Oh fuck! No.
The drows putting up the tent are not the drows that you met. This is a different drow that happened the night before you saw the tents getting put up.
Okay.
So the night before is a completely different drow man who got you drunk and convinced you to drink a wine that, like a quote unquote wine that he made. And when you woke up and you were watching what was happening, the memory of what was happening is like it's happening simultaneously. It's like double. It's a double memory.
Okay.
So simultaneously, the oddity people and the drows are putting up the tents. You do not know which one you saw for a fact. I felt like maybe I wasn't like as clear the first time I was explaining it. That might have been on me.
It's really strange. I think we should check it out before we just wander into their camp. This fortune teller on this paper doesn't seem to sit quite right with me.
I think the fortune teller is our friend Giltu, but she shouldn't be there.
Exactly.
Anybody want to roll a Persepi on the flyer? Not Leona. Leona already did.
I want to
had
do
me.
it.
I was running.
I want
I'll
to.
try it.
I was like, again?
Lassigan wants to.
Okay,
Okay.
so that's
Six.
Persepi from Lassigan, Prickles, and Zyre. Please let me know what you scored.
6.
Okay.
16.
Prickles is too drunk.
16. What did Blue get? Blue?
Blue?
Sorry, I'm trying to roll it. Did that roll?
Yes.
Yeah, it did. Okay, so Lassigum unfortunately misses it by 1 point. But Zyre, you notice that there is a shimmer over this flyer. And as you realize this, the spell of it seems to wear off for you. And you can read what it really says. And it is a setup for black market slavery. So there's a slave trade happening, and you guys were invited to it.
Wow.
But it's being disguised as an oddity show.
We need to think about this. We was invited nonchalantly to the show. Who's to say they're not trying to capture us to sell us off?
What the
I
fuck is
need-
a slave?
As you guys are talking and looking at this flyer, an older man, I would say about 45. He looks to be maybe of an elvish descent. You're not sure of which, though. Like, he could either be a half elf, a high elf. You don't really know. You just know that he is from Petria. And he hobbles over and sits at the bar next to you guys. And he orders a strong dwarvish liquor. But the way that he's sitting makes it seem like he's trying to listen to what you guys are talking about.
Sus,
Do we
can I roll for
notice it?
perception to notice that?
I also
absolutely
want to
can.
know what it is.
Yeah, you absolutely can.
I'm rolling perception to notice this man.
13.
Zyre, you notice. Leona, you... Lassigam, you 100% notice. Leona, you know. All of you notice. You just had to beat a 10. You notice.
I'll turn to him. Why be like, hey,
No,
everybody else is
like making eye contact, very
Yeah,
uncomfortable.
He turns over to you, not seeming affected by the uncomfortableness of your eye contact. It could possibly be the fact that he's too drunk. You're not sure. And he looks you over and he's just like, I didn't even know goblins were in this part.
I didn't even know stupid people are in this part.
Alright.
Stupid people are everywhere.
Yeah, I can see there's a stupid people in front of me.
I'm
Hey.
looking at one too.
I'm,
Oh,
Oh, yeah, I
I'm
got a
drinking.
mirror glued to my forehead.
I'm finishing my cup.
I'm
Hold on.
definitely
I'm ready to
watching
fight this
this
one.
and like
I'm
laughing.
prepping for a bar fight. I'm drinking.
Wait.
I'm finishing
Yeah,
my
I'm
shit.
finishing
Wait,
my
wait.
drink and I'm hurling the
Yeah,
cup right
he-
at
Can I
it.
run a sleight of hand to rob him real fast?
Yeah, absolutely.
While I'll-
Give me a slight.
And I wanted to take
You're
the cup
going to need to
back
beat a
at him.
20.
I'm
You said he
fucking
hobbled
ordering.
in here, right?
Yep.
He hobbled in.
Can I
I wanted
do?
Fight him.
Would it be investigation or insight?
Insight.
I'm trying to look for weakness. Like, which leg is his weaker leg? Like,
Why did he
Weaker
hobble
leg?
in?
which one is
I'm
it?
going for his face.
I feel
I
like
feel
either
everybody's
or.
trying to fight this man.
Either or could do it. So like investigation, you would be like observing like everything about his body that would like and signs of a weakness, whereas insight you will be looking more into his intention.
Since Losigam is drinking right now and he only came in,
It's gonna be a 20 for both.
I'm gonna go for more so. I'm trying to see his weakness. She's a fighter, damn it. I'm trying to see his weakness. So I would do investigation. Boom.
Okay.
Please.
You miss. Unfortunately, 14 does not quite hit a 20.
I wanted to
Not fight.
smack him in the face.
You just wanna
Okay.
fight him.
Okay. You want to smack him in the face.
No, I want to headbutt him in the
Okay,
face.
okay. Describe what it looks like.
Since I'm like, I guess I'm like kind of standing on the bar chair, so like I can like look up.
Yeah.
So I'm like I'm leaping off it, like and just like right at his face because it's pretty close, right? Since I was like staring directly at him.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm
Yeah.
just trying to like jump, like headbutt him.
Okay. Yeah. You don't need a
You're
roll.
so quirky.
You don't need to roll anything. I'ma just let you do it. And your party members watch as you stand on top of your little stool and you hurl yourself even, forehead first into this man's face. And as your party members watch, they watch as your skull splits open. And you hit the ground, taking 11 damage.
Oh my god.
I'm
Oh my
ordering.
god! I am on 1 health. I'm like.
I need you guys to all roll for initiative and good luck.
I'm so sorry.
What do you mean, all of us? I'm ordering a drink.
It's the entire party, my love.
22.
Dude, he called me stupid. Of course I'm gonna fight.
Okay, so hold on. Before you roll for initiative. Wait, is that initiative? Oh no, the initiative is 22. Never mind. I thought the initiative was something different. Okay, yeah, so you get to go first.
He just has to move.
Yeah, I need you all to roll for initiative, and I'm sorry the paladin and the cleric are not here.
Jesus fucking Christ, Prickles.
It's Newt, but only it's Newt just like ignoring us.
Yeah, can someone drag
she's
Frickers
doesn't have to
away?
be
So
next
here's the issue with Newt is her spell slots and everything are kaput. Like she literally needs to rest. Like she has to long rest before she can continue helping you guys.
Can't
Right
you just
before
do that?
like we start fighting, as a reaction of Prickles like hitting the floor, can I react and put his body back on the stool next to Newt? Can I put his knocked out body on the stool back on the stool?
Yeah, you can put
I'm
him
gonna
on-
just make him look like he's sleeping at the bar. I don't know if Newt's gonna notice, but I'm gonna just do that.
just because it's going a little long. We're going to take another 10-minute break while I set up your encounter.
Prickles, what have you gotten us into?
Yeah, what the
You hit this
fuck?
man's face and your face pretty much just evaporated.
This man got shitted on.
Welcome back, stoners and gamers. So our party members have decided to fight the strange man at the bar. But I wouldn't say decided. I would say Prickles thought he was stronger than he was, and it caused a fight to initiate. Luckily for our party members, this man rolled a 1. So he
Oh
goes
my.
last.
Thank God.
yeah. I know. Yeah. Anywho. So I'm gonna be putting in your initiative order. During the break, we've decided against killing this man, or at least trying to, because when I was putting together the encounter, I realized, and so did the program, who literally flashed a warning on my screen, that the encounter would end my campaign. So
Oh my God.
we're gonna try to convince him to be nice to us, and on their turns they're going to basically be trying to persuade him to not fight them because they didn't mean it and the goblin is dumb
And dying. Don't forget that. Can't even fight.
and dying, dumb and dying.
I have 1 HP. Wait, do I have to roll for initiative?
If you didn't already, then yeah.
I rolled a 1. No,
Oh
I
my
had 2 because I have +1 on initiative.
Okay, so at least you still go before him.
Yeah, apologize.
Oh, I'm gonna apologize.
God.
I already have your initiative roll, Coco.
Never mind. F6 doesn't exist.
The 6 doesn't exist. It
Um,
would have if it was higher.
Just out of game, just to clarify, because I'm trying to write my notes. Prickles, did you start calling him stupid, or he called you stupid first?
Yeah, no, I said like something about stupid people.
Yeah, Prickles
did I let
insulted
stupid
him
people-
first.
No, he insulted me first because he jumped on me for being.
No,
a
he just asked. He just said, I didn't know goblins were around this, came around this part.
Took it as
And
an
Prickles,
insult.
you're like, oh, you're saying goblins can't be in this tavern?
Yeah.
And this man's over here like, I did not say that. And then Prickles like, headbutt.
Headbutt.
No, Prickles insulted him, and he was like, "Oh, fuck you, little goblin!" So he insulted Prickles back.
He's like, don't try me, fucker.
I'm like, "What is wrong with you?"
Oh no.
Jesus. Okay, set the scene.
All right, I'm looking at
I'm
it.
so done with you, Prickles. Like, I know I smacked you upside the head, but I didn't know I made you lose that many brain cells.
Oh, I'm so fucking terrible. Okay, Lena, you watch as Prickles headbutts this man, and it is very apparent very quickly that whoever this man is, he has some type of arcanic shield where it did damage to Prickles instead of this drinking man, who didn't even seem to flinch, by the way. He didn't even seem to even feel that there was even pain to be felt, as he just chugs his ale, watching as Lossigum puts Prickles on a stool. What does Leona do?
Okay, I noticed the Arcana shit.
You do, yes.
Okay. I'm gonna put my hands up and stuff like, whoa, like, this is all unnecessary, kind of like, like a, let's chill out, you understand what I'm
Mhm.
doing? Okay.
Yeah.
Um,
I'm picking up what you're putting down.
okay, cool. I am so sorry for my goblin friend. He is not an intellectual of any kind, and I am truly sorry for that, that he insulted you, and tried to headbutt you. Very unfortunate. Could I buy you a beer as an apology for the misfortune of our dumb pet?
Roll a persuasion.
Oh god. Oh god.
I decided I'll move it down to a 15 instead of an 18, just because I love you guys and I don't need to die.
I'm using my insight. I'm using my inspiration. I have 2.
Yeah, use your inspiration. You have 2. Save your life.
No,
Save yourself.
10. I got 10.
I'm having
Yeah.
flashbacks.
You have another inspiration to
I'm
burn.
having flashbacks.
Should I use my last inspiration to save our lives?
Do you
Save
want to
it.
die?
I'm
Buy it
using it
later.
again. It's
No.
a 3! Guys, save us!
It just got worse
It
and
just got
worse and worse.
Save us! Somebody save us! I wasn't finesse!
Unfortunately for Leuna, you get the sense that you yourself has not been decided to be spared.
And with that, I take a large.
So you
back.
do have an action. You can disengage if you want to leave the
Run.
combat.
Yeah, that's.
Okay.
I'm taking a step. I'm leaving the bar, actually.
Okay. So go to your character sheet, because I believe this is the first time that you guys are disengaging from combat.
Okay, in my character sheet. I guess I won't leave the bar because I want to interest, but I'm like by the door ready to flee.
Yeah. You could just disengage from the combat once you just disengage.
How do
you
I
disengage.
do that?
Do you see it on your character sheet?
Let's see. Reactions, combat, attack, actions, bonus actions, reactions, other.
Is it not
messages.
on your character sheet?
No, I do not see it.
So disengage is a bonus action.
Bonus action.
For
Yeah,
rogues.
it's not in there.
they also get like the step of the wind, which also helps them disengage or dash. But it basically just gives you the action of leaving the combat. So you can just be like, oh, no, thank you.
Mentally stepping out of the room.
Thank you. And you can leave up to the amount of feet that your max, I think, is 30 for you.
I can leave up to 30 fights. Is that what you're saying to me?
Yeah, you can like leave up to like you can leave his area up to 30 feet.
Oh, his area. I'm just gonna chill by the door.
Okay, yeah. So Leona has left the encounter.
It's all up to you guys.
Don't worry. got
I used up all my inspirations, and I was gonna die.
Yeah.
Come
Listen,
on.
It is Lassie Gum's turn.
I am going to step in between the stranger and Prickles at the bar,
Okay.
and I'm gonna roll for persuasion, and I'm gonna say, like our lovely orc friend has said, our friend can get real dumb when ale is involved. You've clearly made your point on his head. Why not just let us go, and we can all just enjoy our ale in peace?
Give me that roll.
It wasn't meant to be.
Ooh, just
Start running.
Unfortunately, you were not persuasive enough to be saved. You have the option of disengaging or staying in case he tries to attack.
don't die. We can just res Prickles. I have a soul stone.
Yeah, but I don't know that.
Okay, well, don't die. I only have one.
Not you use.
I'm looking at my-
Prickles'
I'm looking at my,
only soul stone.
No, I
Yeah, my
have
monk
one
ship.
from when I robbed that noble lady in the very beginning. But Prickles has his
Yeah.
own. I gave it back. But I have one.
Yeah. So you could just like, all I can just flee and then just go back and grab.
Oh,
the
that
corpse,
is
resurrect
true.
me.
You have your own soul stone.
That I stole from a lady.
Which
And
is
Luna
so
knows that
sad.
Pickle has the stone of undying too. So like, leave me to die. Just come back and rest me.
Yeah. I mean, both.
If all shit goes to hell, like. we
Yeah,
should
and I know
probably
about
save
his
on
soul
both.
stone, so I won't even bother wasting mine. He owes
Yeah,
me for being
exactly.
a dick.
Oh my god. Okay. So what does Lassie Gum do? Does she disengage or does she stay? I will even let you try to hit him.
Jesus Christ.
No, no, no.
Um,
Oh no.
Damn it, Prickles.
Yeah, what the fuck?
I am going to stay blocking Prickles, and I'm gonna disengage.
Unfortunately, in order to disengage, you have to leave the fight, so you cannot stay.
How far, like,
protected.
do I have to leave in the tavern?
You have to leave his range, which is 30 feet, so by the door, which means you won't be able to protect Prickles. If
Damn,
Prickles
Prickles, you fucking
fails.
up, man. You fucking
Yeah,
up.
I'll run.
No.
Yeah, you would run, but Loxodon wouldn't fucking run.
That's true.
Oh my god. Alright, I'm going to. I'm gonna stay there, and I'm gonna use the key point for patient defense.
Okay.
And I'm gonna ready my staff for a dodge.
Read what your patient's defense does.
Okay.
Oh, Jesus. I disengaged fast as a thief. I was like, no.
Okay.
Which means, unfortunately, you cannot re-enter battle. You just have to sit there and watch.
And I will, and I'll be there to, like, do what I can after.
Alright, well then. So, dodge is like a disengage, right?
No, dodge is not a disengage. That's just dodging an attack.
Yeah, you're still in.
So dodge is a reaction.
I can't fucking run. She's not gonna run. Okay, I'm just gonna do that. I'm just gonna stand there and ready a dodge in case he decides to smack in my direction or Prickles' direction. Using a key point, ready a dodge.
Bet you do so. You stay in the area. It is Zaya's turn. You watch as Loxodon puts herself in between Prickles and this strange drunk man. What do you do?
I think I'm going to stand up. I'm gonna walk over to Prickles and reach into my bag and bring out my medicinal healing balm. And I'm going to slowly apply it to his bleeding face with my hand.
Do you have your information on the healing balm or no?
It's just another possession. So
All right. Prickles, you, upon getting this healing balm rubbed into your, around your wound, you heal back to half health.
Half health, so half my HP.
Half your HP.
That's
Um,
I have 23 and HP, so half is like half. You know, there's a half part. So
Do 12. Do 12.
okay. I'm going to look back to the strange drunk and sit down for something.
That will be considered your action. So now you have movement and you can roll for speech, but that's it. But that's considered your action.
Can I
So
roll for it?
unfortunately, you will be unable to. No, I believe you can. If you try to persuade him while already having that as your action, you won't be able to disengage.
That's fine. I believe in my persuasion.
You better
Alright.
fucking do it. I only have 2 soul stones, bro.
I get. Wait, do I get an inspiration for helping Prickles?
wouldn't
It's
he
like a
burn
perfect-
his hand too because of my blood?
He
Yeah.
would have. So you will take. How much is that necrotic damage?
You never
First
told
of all,
me
sir.
the necrotic damage.
You get an inspiration, motherfucker. I'm still here standing on business. And I took a bullet for this bitch already.
You will be taking gonna be a 2d6 necrotic.
Oh gosh. It's like,
You'll be taking 11 damage from his blood.
oh god.
And it's going to sizzle through your skin past the meat to the bone. So one of your hands is gonna be to the bone on 2 of your fingers.
Okay. Well, let's hope I can definitely talk my way out of this if I'm not dead.
Yeah.
Uh,
So roll for that persuasion. Wait, are you dead? Because you have death saving throws.
Yeah, no, I only have 11 HP as a rogue.
Oh, you have
What?
no persuasion. Zaire, you fall.
I'm dead. Tried to
You
save
all-
Prickles.
You all watch as Zaire reaches in his bag and pulls out a healing balm and braving the pain as you watch as he cries out and hisses from the acid burning away at his fingers, he uses this healing balm to heal Prickles. But in doing so, the shock to his body from the pain that he was receiving, he unfortunately loses consciousness and falls to the ground.
Jesus Christ. What's
That's
wrong
up
with
to
you? Why did you need to
Pickles.
heal him? You should have just saved it. Like,
Yeah.
I didn't think it would murder me.
Wait. Wait. Zaire is unconscious right now?
yeah.
Yeah,
There's no more saving throws. You guys are
no
fucked.
health. Yeah, unconscious on the ground.
Oh.
Not dead, guys, not dead. Just unconscious. Yeah. So that was Zaire's turn. Prickles.
Lustig, I'm audibly sized.
You need to save this man. I saved you.
God.
Prickles,
Audibly.
We need your,
Prickles, it is your turn.
we need your persuasion, man.
Prickles is just he's gonna start like begging for his life. I'm so sorry, I didn't mean to.
Oh my god.
He's crying.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Give me a persuasion.
We need this.
I have inspiration. I want to use.
You
it.
have inspiration? Yeah, you can burn your inspiration.
God, please, please.
Mm.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Tell the chat what you got.
He got an 18.
I got an 18.
Oh my god, you did it!
Oh my god! The one
I got
that
it
started
into
it
this
got
mess
us
and I
out.
got it.
Okay,
He was waiting for the one person to apologize, you know.
I get to say my favorite thing. Let's play it out. All right, let's go. Let's go. All right. Let describe exactly what Prickles does and says in this moment after he watches his friend fall unconscious after trying to heal him and realizing the fear and all of his party members' faces and reactions, and the one who's typically the first to go into battle being the first to leave this combat situation. What does Prickles do?
When he saw Luna leave, he was like starting to get really scared because he sees her as kind of having her shit together and knowing like what's what.
Well,
And
if
then-
you only knew. I'm kidding.
Yeah. So and then like everyone else obviously like not being able to tell like the guy he just attacked to like leave them alone. And spare them, and then like getting healed, but then Sire is falling over from like the whole thing. It's too much for his stupid brain. He's just like scared. He's crying. He's begging on his knees. Like it's like he's ugly crying for his life. So it's like very like hard to tell what it is, but it's like basically, oh please don't kill me, don't kill me. Like it's the stupidest cry ever.
Is he
like,
just begging for himself, or is he
He-
begging for the party?
Oh, he's begging for the party as well.
Okay. All right. So so it's not just don't kill me. He's also like he's begging for everybody.
Yeah.
Are you sure?
No. When you say that, I'm not sure.
What do you-
Okay. So who is he? Who is he asking this man to spare? Himself or the party? Think
Oh,
about
he's-
this,
Oh,
Zom.
himself. No, the party, because I have the stone. So
Unfortunately, it is his turn next. You all watch as Zom is on his knees in front of this drow man, and he is begging and pleading, not for his life, you. People he only met 2 weeks ago, still almost practically strangers. And you watch as this man sits his drink down, reaches over, and covers Zom's face with the palm of his hand, and in an emotion, wheezes slowly so that Zom feels every moment. I'm saying Zom, but I meant Prickles. Prickles is feeling every moment. It's Zom specifically. Prickles is feeling every moment as the pressure in your skull and your brain begins to increase to the point where it's not just an uncomfortable sensation and it's not just pain, it is life or death. It is life flashing. It is the end. As your party members watch as your skull is completely crushed in this man's hand, and Prickles drops to the ground, dead. Even though this goblin just died, and you all were about to have this possibly intense battle, nobody in the tavern seems to notice or even care. Even Newt doesn't seem all that bothered. I need a perception from everybody.
I'm knocked out. I don't think I can give you a perception.
Well, you know what I
21.
mean. Okay, I don't need a perception from everybody.
The only perception from me is dream.
Unfortunately, Lassigum doesn't notice, but Leuna, you notice that it seems almost as if there is a shield masking the events that is happening with you guys and everybody else. Almost as if there is a shimmer, like two things are happening at once. Almost like what Zaire was describing before. Simultaneously, there is a fight, and then there is just regular tavern goers. What does Leuna do?
Is he still like touching Zom?
Oh no, he let him go. He's like drinking his ale and stuff like that, and Zom's just crumpled on the floor.
I'm gonna run over to Zom and not pay attention to anybody. Like, if anybody was in my way, they totally got shoved.
Cool.
And I'm running over there and I'm searching his body for his soul stone frantically. And if anybody comes now, I look feral. Like, I'm mad that my pet just, it's just like finding out that one of your favorite pets got hit and run in front of you. Like, feral, frantic, anger, all that shit, while I'm like frantically searching his body for his soul stone, like looking rabid.
Are we still in combat?
No.
You are no longer in combat. It ended with Zom's death.
Where's the
Yeah,
slumped cat?
He's knocked out on the floor next to next to fucking Prickles.
I tried to warn him, like, out of character.
I'm
That
gonna-
my blood was.
I had to. I needed that extra,
Yeah.
I am
correction
gonna
in
go
case
to
we
his
still
body
have
and pick him up.
He is picked up. Unfortunately, you are on death saving throws. So unless you are
hell?
unless you are healed or you succeed in a death saving throw, you are unconscious, but you're actively dying.
Who?
me.
Zaire.
Oh.
Oh, they talking about me. I was like, I was shook right
what
now. I was like,
What
just
did I do?
Yeah.
What I can do to save myself.
Yeah. You can roll a death saving throw.
Okay. I guess I'm gonna try for dexterity.
What?
I don't know what.
What does he roll?
Oh, I'm so sorry. You're gonna be rolling a straight d20 if and add any modifier.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyway.
Any-
So
Does it
you're gonna
matter?
you're gonna be rolling a d20 on a 10 or higher. You succeed. On a 9 or lower, you fail. And if you fail 3 times, that's the end of Zaire.
I'm putting his body at the bar.
A 21. Disgusting.
Let's go.
Waking up.
Zaires like, I'm not going anywhere.
He's like, you're gonna be fucked up right now.
So on a success, you come back with 1 hit point.
You just waking up in my arms mid walk.
Yeah, basically.
Where you walking to?
I was gonna put him at the bar, like I did Prickles. Like he's just sleepy,
He just
just not on the dirty floor.
Zom, does
the
Leuna
Duke.
find the crystal?
Yeah, like, she has had it before, so she knows I have it.
But does she find it? Because she was looking for it.
I hope so.
Is it on your body?
Let us know that she's just, she finds
Yeah,
it.
she finds it.
Mhm.
I sure hope so.
I'm over
It's
here
laying
waiting.
right, like there's like a bunch of food and there's just a stone like in one of my
Ew,
fingers.
because that food is like, that's like not just moldy food from like the fog, but also the English breakfast that he shoved in his pockets. And the stone is in it.
Yeah.
No.
Leona has to touch that.
Yeah, I'm like throwing anything that's not the fucking soul stone away. Like I'm just throwing it. Like
It's just mushy, nasty food just surrounding the soul stone. So there's nothing like in the way. It's just when you reach your hand in, it's just putrid.
Nasty. It's goblin food. What can you say?
It's just real gross. It's just sensory overload for any neurodivergent person.
she's just I think she's unbothered that she kind of expected it, like being around him and seeing just how he does what he does. She's more like intensely searching for it without a care of like what she finds in his pockets and using the soul stone on him.
So what does it look like? I want you to describe like your fantasy of what it looks like
It's
when
like-
she activates this stone for Zom. Well, for Prickles. Sorry, Zom. Your
Like-
name is just so fun. It might as well just be a D&D name.
Do I
Mainly
say how I
'cause, like-
activate it or something too?
Yeah, so like each of you guys, when you revive another person using a soul stone, like I said before, you can find soul stones almost everywhere. They are rare, but like you can find them in like every kingdom and stuff like that. You know what I mean? And sometimes they could be given to you through quests and whatnot. So when each of you use a soul stone, the magic of bringing somebody's back connects to your personal soul. So it is what you think your soul's magic would look like. Like, what would that look like for a druid? What would that look like for a monk? What would that look like for a rogue? That type of stuff. So what would it look like for your character?
When I activate it, it glows. It starts glowing, obviously like red with like an outer luminescent coloring of like purple. And I kind of just place it on his chest while I'm holding it, hoping to God that it works, kind of cursing at him under my breath about how stupid he fucking is. Now I'm gonna beat his ass after he fucking comes back, but make sure I heal him so he doesn't die from my ass whooping.
Goodness. Okay, so what does Prickles feel as he goes from feeling safe, serenity, at peace, not having the hunger or the boiling blood for once? He goes from pure existence to waking up back to the putrid body, literally. What does Prickles feel in this moment as he's coming back from Leona's magic?
I think he's in shock, so it takes a while for him to like take it all in.
You also see me holding the one slumped tabaxi.
Yeah, and he's like very slowly like picking together the pieces, and he feels like physically well, but he's like scared.
Yeah. As you guys watch as he starts to come back to life, his skull begins to reshape and reform itself into like not just being split, but being completely whole again. And you watch as the red of this crystal seems to almost die out, and it becomes dull and white, almost like a quartz. So we have Prickles back to life. We have Zyre awake and alive. Leona's fine. Lasigum's fine. What do you guys do now that you guys are okay and you've gotten your bearings and you're healing each other up? What happens next?
Barkeep.
Barkeep.
You
I am gonna
Got
go to
anything to deal
fucking
with?
mute and ask if you trying to rest. I'm trying to rest. I need rest.
Newt looks down at you, almost as if like she just noticed that you guys were there. And like you see like a haziness wash over her eyes, and she turns and she looks away without responding to you.
What the hell?
Hello? I say that hello.
She does not respond. It seems like nobody's really paying attention to you except for that man who keeps looking over at you guys. And he keeps ordering refills on his drinks. He's just throwing them back.
I'm signaling Lasigam to come over here with my hand while I give Prickles my great health potion. That's a 44 plus 4.
Hey,
Ooh.
Noise.
roll that 4d4 plus 4.
What do I roll then?
I'm gonna head over there.
A 4 D4, but 4 times, and then add plus 4 to that.
Okay.
Wait, what did Blue say?
4 times. And
Gonna
then
head over to her since she's waving me down.
So if you click the thing and you go to your
Yeah.
D4,
Okay,
you'll be
so
able to click it
7
4 times.
7 plus 4 is 11. You got 11.
I'm up to full health.
Hey, back to full health. That's what I like to see, baby.
Or no, I'm not, cause like I died, right? So I had no health, right?
Yeah,
So I'm just on 11 then.
You had 1, I think, after you came back. You had 1 health.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
So, and then whatever that was, the 7 plus 4, plus that 1 that you already have from coming back.
So it would be 12 in total.
Yeah. There, I fixed it.
12 hit points, baby. Yeah. What does Lasigum do?
I'm gonna set Zaire down on the bar stool, and
Hey,
I'm
Zaire
going
free.
to. Is there like another bar patron near us next to Zaire's bar stool? Zaire's bar stool?
Not
down?
next to Zaires,
Or like a
barstool,
table?
but there is. You see, like moving around the tavern is 3 barmaids.
Are you not coming over to where I'm at? I said, yes, I signaled you.
Yeah, I'm near you, and I put him at a bar stool.
Oh.
I'm trying to see if there's another patron nearby because I want to do an investigation or perception, whatever it would be, to see if the nearest patron has the same hazy look that
Oh,
Newt had.
it would be. I would say it would be a perception.
Percepi, zippy, zippy.
Percepi.
It wasn't meant to be. It wasn't meant to be.
Do you have any inspos to burn?
Nope. It wasn't meant to be.
It's fine, because I know stuff and things.
Yeah, Leona knows stuff and things.
So I'm signaling you over.
I don't know this. I'm just playing my character.
Well, that's why I'm trying to talk to you.
I'm here now.
I like grab you and bring you down to my size, kind of like throwing you to the floor so you're at ear. Because I'm like hunched over I'm hunched over Prickles. So I kind of just like,
And Losigum's taller than you.
yeah, I grab her by the bottom of her shirt and tug hard as fuck.
Kinky.
And I kneel down next to you.
Next to me. The drow has put up a shield. Nobody can see us. Everything is going on. This never happened to anyone. He has a arcanic shield around us.
Magic.
I think we need to leave. This is not a safe spot anymore. Grab the fucking rat cat, and we need to leave.
The rat cat.
Wait.
I
can't leave. Nor can Prickles.
Prickles can leave.
Newt has to help us get our animals back. That's why we followed her here. But she needs rest.
She cannot
After already
see
helping us.
We need to leave and come back and gather something. We need to figure this out. Whether it's outside of here, we can't be around this man. We are in a dangerous spot right now. We're probably going to die if we stay here. This man is not fucking around.
So how do
As-
we leave without him stopping us? You think he's just gonna let us walk out?
Maybe he fucking will. We'll never know if we don't fucking try. I'm down to fucking.
Lead the
you know what?
way.
Here we go.
Lead the way.
As you
I
guys are
hand-
talking, hold on before you continue. As you guys are talking and you're having this back and forth, in your peripheral, you see another face in your little triangle that you are chatting in. Looking over, it's that young drow girl again, and she's just nodding and looking from one of you to the other. She can see you.
And I
Did you
noticed
capture
this.
her?
Yeah, you both notice this almost at the exact same time, which is like at the end of your discussion.
I'm handing Losigum and Prickles the invisibility potion that I bought.
Okay.
And
I take it.
I'm
I take
like, we are not safe here. We should see if there is a back way to leave. We.
I agree.
Yeah.
Who the fuck said I
agree.
agree? That scared the fuck out of me.
The girl who's with you.
Why is she here? I'm scared.
That's what I
Imagine,
told you. Nobody pays
Suddenly-
attention to me.
Act
There,
clever.
I
there's
heard you.
But I
suddenly a
didn't
girl. There's suddenly a girl whose face is next to your face while you guys are all huddled up, and she's huddled up with you, and it's that drow girl who gave you the flyer from before, and she seems to be the only one who can see you, and she's
Yeah.
looking back and forth from Losigum to Leuna and nodding, paying attention to your conversation.
I didn't know she
You
was that
asked
close.
if you noticed her. I said you noticed her at the same time. I don't know why her talking to you scared you.
because I didn't realize she was so close. I misinterpreted how close she
No,
was.
she's
to my
close.
face.
She's huddled.
I am taken aback. I am grabbing my fucking goblin pet, and I am like, "Who in the fuck are you? And how did you see us? What's going on?"
I gave you the flyer.
Well, that doesn't tell me who the fuck you are.
We can talk outside. We need to leave.
I threw fucking Prickles over my shoulder, and I am now fucking moving behind the bar stool, looking for an exit. Perception throw.
As you guys stand up and is looking around, the girl is with you. She's looking with you. You don't know how she got into the tavern or how long she's been there, but she's like, I want out of here too. I heard that you guys are looking for an escape. Let's go.
What the fuck? Do I
We
roll
see her looking.
perception?
Yeah, you notice that she's actively also like, what the fuck is going on in this fucking tavern? Like, she is not wanting to be here just as much as you guys. So when you guys are like whispering about escaping, she's like, yeah, that's
How tall is she?
She's about 5'4". She's short.
I'm gonna like kneel, like kind of like get lower next to her. And I'm like, do you see any way out of here?
I
Can I
do.
do a
I rolled a
perception
nat.
on her?
I rolled a fucking 19. I see a way out.
Oh
Yeah. With that nat 20, you know that there's always a back entrance in the kitchen. In every single tavern, there's always a back entrance in the kitchen.
Are you gonna grab the fucking rat that's on the bar stool? Like, what are you doing?
I can walk. I
Well,
have you know.
move your ass, cause I'm booking it with
Well,
fucking
fine,
Prickles.
fine.
Like, I didn't say nothing. You either follow me or you get left behind. You better notice that I'm dipping.
I'm coming. I stand up and I'm prepared to follow Lacey.
As you are like basically whisper yelling, because you don't want to be too loud to try to get everybody to like go into the kitchen. You just with how high that roll was, notice that the man is standing up and his form is shifting and it's changing until he too looks like that girl, that little drow girl.
He's a fucking
God.
changeling. We have to go.
Okay.
And he's like whistling with his hands behind his back as he's skipping after you guys.
Okay.
What the fuck?
And you just hear him go, you know, I've never played with the druid before.
Oh my god.
Is the little girl
Logico?
still with us?
Yeah, but he now has her, and they look the exact same.
Oh, he has
Okay,
her.
but
Yeah,
Yeah.
he has her
he's
exact
not-
same voice.
Yeah.
Okay,
No,
he's
but I'm
not
saying
exactly
like
with this yet, is he?
he.
So
Is-
the original girl is right next, like in between you and Leuna. So you know where she is. He now, in front of your eyes, shrunk and shifted and changed form and is now that girl.
Okay,
And he is skipping and whistling coming towards you.
okay, I
No, I have
am
a great-
grabbing the original girl's arm so that I know, so I don't get mixed up. And while I have Prickles over my shoulder, I grab her arm and I just start booking it like I am running.
I'm gonna use dash, and I'm gonna scoop up the little girl.
Okay, so
princess
you're
style.
dash for some extra speed.
Yes, and I'm gonna scoop up because I'm trying to catch up, and I'm gonna scoop up the little girl, princess style.
What is
Um,
Zaire doing?
You better be
going-
keeping the fuck up.
I'm gonna take a handful of gold and I'm gonna throw it like around the changeling and yell out to the bar, "Drinks on the house" to slow him down.
As Zaire does this, almost in unison, everybody in the bar stands up and turns towards you.
Oh my god, what did you just do?
Listen, free drinks on the house, guys. It's supposed to swarm them and slow them down.
Bro, I don't think that's what happened. I think we're gonna get
The-
chased by a mob.
The
It turns towards
changeling-
who? Who are they looking at?
Tickle, can
The
I-
changeling's eyes move from Leuna to Zaire and goes, "A Tabaxian Duradrar. Wowee, it really is my lucky day."
Oh my god!
You are one psychopath, sir. Just take the gold
And
get
you watch as she approaches you, Zaire.
Zaire,
and-
run.
Basically, slowly walking around you, she shifts into you.
You know, I never thought I looked so hot.
And he leans close to your ear, Zaire, and he whispers, "A prison camp in Carnora. Interesting.
You've been to Kenora.
Does he know
You've
our
been to
memories?
Carnora. Nobody else has. Yeah, if he changes into you, he has your memories."
We don't need to speak about my past, please. I'll buy you a free drink. As many drinks as you want.
You should have ran. You're so dumb. Why you do this?
Just run while you guys can.
Are you going to try to distract him?
Yes, for the time being.
As you guys, do you guys want to leave, Zaire?
Run.
Yeah, I am.
Blassigum?
You have the girl. If you go back, I'm taking her from you.
Yeah, I know I have the girl. I'm trying to think.
Just run. I'll be alright.
I'm gonna.
I want you to know, Leuna will
It's-
never trust you because I
It's
saw
clear
that.
to. Okay, it's clear to Lassigum, right, that he's trying to be a distraction right now.
Is he?
Yes.
Can I roll it? Oh, it is? Okay. Then I will run. I'm running. Sorry.
All right, you run. You head through the doors of the kitchen. Unfortunately, you guys are under duress, so there will be no rolls while you're in the kitchen as you are making your way to the back door. Lena, I assume you are following with Prickles.
Following, I was in the front. She might have.
Oh
only-
shit! Okay,
she
so
only
y'all
dashed to pick her up.
go. Yeah, y'all go together. Zaire, what do you do? How do you get out of this situation?
I'm gonna try to talk my way out of it. So, you look just like me, but
Jesus.
do you have all the memories? Everyone? You seem like a pretty intelligent human being, or change one. I'm
But,
trying not to insult them.
Roll persuasion, and unfortunately, it's a 20 that you're gonna be beating.
Ugh,
Oh,
16 does not hit.
Wait,
Does
wouldn't I have
not-
an inspiration?
You
I'm
do
helping
have an
out.
inspiration. You can burn an
I'm
inspiration,
using it. I'm using it.
Ugh,
I didn't.
13.
and it still does not hit.
Doesn't have to murder me. He could be nice. He couldn't. He doesn't have to be. But we're just talking.
We bring you back just for you to die? Why do you do these
Yeah.
Listen,
things?
maybe I'm not dying.
He's who knows? Who
We're
knows
not
what's gonna
fighting.
go on? He
just
smiles. He smiles and he goes, "Let's play a game." And out of nowhere, all of you are suddenly surrounded in darkness.
Oh god. This is some Scream level shit, man.
You guys' vision comes back in a circus tent.
Am I still holding
there-
circles?
You are not. But now there is 2 versions of each of you, all standing in a circle in a circus tent. In the middle, in the center, hanging up on a pillar for sacrifice, who is not yet sacrificed, is an unconscious Leonidas.
Oh no.
Man.
Quite the
Oh wait, but we hadn't met him yet, right?
I mean, I did.
Yeah, only Leuna has.
Okay.
So you have no idea who he is or what he's about or anything like that.
Can I
But you
call out?
see a large sign that says Oddity Show. And it's almost in this moment, collectively, you realize that the Drow girl, the first time you met her, wasn't even her who gave you the flyer. It was the Changeling, who's been trying to get you here the entire time. And unfortunately, that is the session.
Fuck.
That's intense.
That's a
Can I
cliffhanger,
smell it?
man.
What are you
I
smelling?
can smell it.
Can I smell it? We just got transport. I'm not holding the girl anymore. What do I smell?
Popcorn, funnel cake, the smell of smoke and confetti, circus. But it's an oddity show.
Alright.
Man, we're gonna get sold.
What am I smelling? I'm just being a dragon.
I will mention that there is nobody else there except for you and your doppelgangers. But thank you so much to our podcast listeners and watchers for tuning in, and thank you guys for playing. Until next week.